Roger Daltrey.
Oh.
Taking Tommy on U.S. tour.
What?
Yeah.
Again? The fuck
Is it just him by himself?
Oh, wow, really?
He got Pete's approval.
He got Pete's approval. He's probably like, Pete, I want to do this. Oh, I'm not sure.
Didn't Pete write most of it?
Well, you want me to fucking...
I think he wrote all of it.
Mm-hmm.
I got your hard drive here. Can I do this? Oh, yeah. Okay, mate.
I got your hard drive. That was an obscure old reference, but a good one.
How the fuck did he get away with that one?
Well, my friend does a routine about that, which is always the whole idea that he said, I was writing a book about it.
So he's researching.
Because everyone's heard what the doctors have done, and everyone's heard what... Let's hear what the rock gods have to say.
He's researching.
Yeah.
He got away with it, man. He knew some people. He called in some favors.
That's a biggie over there in England, isn't it?
Well, it's also the
big
fact
here.
that people were going, oh, I'm friends with him, and I'm sure he's not a pedophile.
Yeah.
Are we sure that anyone's not? You know what I mean? Like I'm friends with a lot of people, and I've never officially met a pedophile.
Right.
I assume that I know some.
You probably know some, but it's like,
I've never
wait a minute.
officially met one.
Yeah, he never pulled me aside and go, hey, check this picture out, you know? Yeah, it's always very clandestine. And, Roger Daltrey, Pete Townsend got away with it, but then you look at Gary Glitter, I guess his lawyer wasn't as good.
Well, no, see, Gary Glitter kept on pushing the argument, though. Gary Glitter got away with it, and then, I got away with it. Off to Thailand on holiday.
Why do we have to get rid of the great song, though, that we hear at every sporting event, you do the fucking Rock and Roll Part 1.
They brought it back.
They did bring it back?
Yes.
Oh, they just changed the name or something, right?
Yeah, they called it, like, Stadium Song or something like that.
You sure they brought it back?
Yes. Yes.
I thought that you guys never lost it. We always used to laugh about that in Europe.
Yeah.
It was like a big thing that you guys, when you
No, they got rid of it for a while.
After he pulled those shenanigans with the kiddie porn, they weren't using it anymore.
It wasn't just kiddie porn in the end.
He was fucking kids in Thailand.
I like how the way he got caught was there wasn't an investigation. His laptop started to get a few viruses in it, so he took it in for repairs. Yeah, that happens when you look at a lot of porn. Why do you think I have a Mac?
Right.
Actual children fell out of his computer. Nude children.
Yeah, if you're a pedophile, you should be throwing away your computers like you do your old socks. Why would you ever... Why would you ever bring it in for repairs? What's wrong with you?
You just shove it in a fucking MRI machine and crank it up.
That should be the price of doing kids.
That's the price of doing kids. One laptop every fucking 6 months to a year.
Your accountant's going, you're going through a lot of laptops.
Yeah, you know.
Believe me, it's a lot cheaper than the alternative.
Being an old rocker, you really got to get through this.
You know, me and Ann are convinced. And who was in recently talking about Thailand? Oh, the guy from Hangover 2.
Yeah, yesterday.
And by the way, I guess we were supposed to beat that guy up because he had a bad experience with Ron. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I heard about that, but
what was his name?
It was after the fact.
Justin Bartha.
He seemed quite nice.
I thought he came across nice, and I guess Ronnie had a tough time with him, right?
I don't know.
He was promoting National Treasure. This is what I got off.
And Ron turned it around, and they got along.
Okay.
But I have no idea.
Well, fuck, then, we almost got bad info.
I know, yeah.
If you didn't listen to the whole Ron interview, you would think that they had a bad time and we were supposed to beat him up. Ronnie could take care of his own problems.
Oh, please. Ronnie doesn't need any help.
And
Man's a mercenary.
And I do remember listening to that interview as National Treasure, and I remember it got really fucking weird. But I think I didn't make it to the end where they turned it around either.
Oh, why did it get weird? Like, what got weird about it?
How did he get into an argument about National Treasure?
Yeah, really?
That film wasn't very realistic.
No.
What are you saying to me?
I'm not going to speak out of turn because I don't know exactly. I just
Telling tales out of school?
Yeah. It got just a little weird. Right, Sam?
Yeah.
How did it get weird? That's all I want to know is, like, what was the vibe that wasn't good?
If he's the guy I'm thinking of, I remember the interview. It was a few years ago, so it made sense because Ron was commenting on him being young. And he would have been... You have the clip?
He was young in that movie, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you got the clip? Look at this shit.
Yeah, it's about 3 minutes, but I think it starts like almost immediately.
But I didn't make the connection that was the guy.
Me neither.
Until after, and I was checking my Twitter.
He waited a long time, though.
He waited a long time?
For us or Ronnie?
Ronnie.
But that just happens.
Yeah,
I don't know what to tell
happens.
people.
Oh, no. It was an hour, though.
Yeah, but some talk shows you fly all the way in from L.A. and they bump you.
He must have
because Letterman wants to do a longer bit or something.
Sometimes you buy a hooker and she's just not there.
It doesn't show up.
There's just no one to complain to. They're not unionized properly.
No.
He must have gotten there early because Ron does his interviews like clockwork.
Yeah, Ron doesn't fuck around with that shit.
Other producer.
Yeah.
Hello. Earl
messed up.
Earl might have messed up?
Of course it was Earl.
Because in general,
oh, God, Earl.
In general, we don't like people to wait ever. But, I mean, sometimes, like, we might be into something that's working, and you sacrifice a guest maybe waiting a little longer. That's the only time, but we don't do it on purpose to fuck with the guy.
What, I'd love to hear this awkwardness.
Yeah, sure.
All right, we got a guest coming in, Fez.
That's right, it's Justin Bartha. He is going to appear in National Treasure 2, Book of Secrets. That's opening nationwide Friday, December 21st, co-starring Nicolas Cage. You can go to nationaltreasure.com for
Who's this
more
guy talking, by the way?
Here comes Justin in right now. How you doing, man?
I'm good, man.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to you.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Thanks.
Love Ronnie.
You're here in New York City on an ugly day.
It's a beautiful day.
Yeah. This is going to be an easy one with Justin. You picking up with that?
Yeah, he doesn't seem to be arguing every point.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Just get into the studio.
Call Brain and say good work.
Okay.
Yeah. Justin's here. Brand new movie out. And it's...
It's a good movie. It's a fun movie, I gotta say.
Yeah?
Yeah, I promise you this. You'll have a good time.
Yeah.
That's what they pay me to say.
So, the last time the National Treasure was about what?
Thanks for watching the movie. It was about...
I don't know why this fucking guy came in here with this...
Pause this. Wow.
He's the one being the cock.
Whoa, man.
And did you hear him say about his coat? Nobody would take his coat. I remember Ron specifically mentioning that he got pissed off because he walked in and said, I just got here and nobody's taking my coat for me.
Really?
Yeah. He said it in that clip.
No one's taking my coat today
Roland's moving his head back and forth. Listen, we had a good time with Justin Bartha. I didn't get a feeling that he was a douche like he's coming across in this clip, certainly. I don't know.
Maybe it's the environment he walked into.
I will tell you something, though.
But Ronnie has nothing to do with it.
No.
Ronnie was being
But sometimes you can act like a bit of an arsehole and you have to check yourself afterwards.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
There's plenty of times in my life where I've gone, I was the cunt in it.
Oh, I was the asshole. Shit.
I'm amazed it's the same guy.
Dude, but now I was, yesterday during the interview, there were a couple of instances where he really wasn't elaborating much on something. Like his answers were very short and you're left, like, you were waiting for a longer answer to maybe come up with the next question. So there was a little gap there where it was a little nervous for a second, like, uh-oh, is this going to be like, this guy's not really talking. But then we just kept talking about other things. Then we started talking about our own fucking lives and showing, and he joined in and it was all fun. But you could tell, like when Ronnie said, oh, this is going to be an easy one, it was because he just said, it's a beautiful day. Yeah. And then it was over.
He was also young here, so maybe since this movie, publicists...
Young, dumb, and full of cum?
Exactly.
Yeah, Sam.
Well, why didn't he go to Norton yesterday? Thanks for seeing the movie, because Norton openly admitted he didn't see Hangover.
Because maybe now
he learned.
Fuck around
and secondly, I'm not gonna trash the guy. We had a good time with him. We really did. I didn't feel a problem with him.
No, this isn't a trash.
But this is really interesting to hear. The same guy on Ronnie's show from a few years ago.
I love to set up balls on Ronnie too.
And I'm sure Ronnie had every right to do what he did. Obviously,
so much fun to listen to.
I would love to know his side of the story and what made him all pissy when he came in. But Hangover 2 doesn't need any promotion. It's going to do fucking ridiculous numbers. So we kind of blew off the movie really yesterday. We wanted to hang with the guy.
Prostitutes in Thailand.
Yeah, Thailand.
That was the extent of it.
And the movie takes place in Thailand, so it was relevant to the movie. And the guy was in Thailand, so he was able to talk about some of the sex shit that goes on. That's what made it good. But I think what tipped...
I had sex. They never got AIDS.
It's fucking great.
Just like to bring it up.
You know.
I'm invincible.
You just had the fucking test done. No AIDS.
What I love about that story, you know now.
I know now.
Oh, yeah. Like 10 years later, you finally go,
I've been losing hair for years about it. I'm telling you, stressed out. My AIDS test, one time I sort of, as an AIDS test in my mind, there was a girl that I used to shag, and I really used to fuck her in every hole, this bird. And then she left me and started dating another guy, and she had a kid, and I'm like, they must test them before the kid comes out.
Oh, so you're hoping other people get tested, and since you haven't gotten a phone call...
See, the thing is, if she's had a child with no complication, if I had AIDS, she had AIDS... Like, it's not a foolproof method. There'd be some doctors who would frown, but I think I'm correct.
Well, I don't think it's a guarantee that if you had AIDS and had sex with her that she was going to get AIDS. There's riskier sex than that, where you're fucking her in the ass and shit.
Yeah. And cutting her.
And cutting her. I was coming in her open wounds.
Jesus.
Cutting her.
What the fuck? Let's go back to Justin Bartha from a few years back on Ron and Fez. Same guy we had in yesterday. Had a good time with. You backed it up a little bit, Travis?
He had a problem with...
Slightly?
On the Ron and Fez show, though.
Yeah, let's hear the rest of this clip. It's great.
So, the last time the National Treasure was about what?
Thanks for watching the movie. It was about...
I don't know why this fucking guy came in here with his attitude.
I don't understand.
It's almost behind enemy lines for you, brother.
You better watch
this is not
Bring it on. Bring it on. What makes for more interesting radio than
For
conflict?
how? We were having fucking interesting radio. You were invited to come in and plug your movie. You can.
I'm going to do that right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you want to come in here and hang out with us and talk, you can do that.
I thought we were all just having fun and joking around.
We were having fun and joking around before you came in.
Ooh.
And you could take your coat off outside too. Take fucking 7 minutes to take a coat off inside.
Dave.
Wow.
There's a fucking show going on.
I didn't realize that I was going to be like this, guys. I just got in. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, you came in with the man right off the bat.
With the man?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
You came in with attitude.
Well, I was just joking around. It wasn't a serious attitude. I thought that's what this kind of show was.
Ooh.
I thought
So you'd have... Oh, well, thanks for listening to the show first. Well, I mean, I didn't see your movie, and you acted like somehow I fucking let you down.
I was just joking. I didn't expect you to see the movie. You didn't let me down. You didn't let me down at all. My God. Would you like, can we start over? Can I apologize for
Sure you can.
This is uncomfortable.
I didn't mean
Not
to
a
have
problem
an
at all.
attitude with you at all.
Love it.
Okay,
Fucking love
can we
it.
be
I'll
friends?
tell you what, I'm not seeing National
Sure.
Treasure now.
Okay.
So tell us all about your movie.
Okay, it's a sequel to National Treasure, which is a movie that came out a few years ago, and it's starring Nicolas Cage, and it's a treasure hunting movie. It's an adventure movie in the spirit of Indiana Jones.
All right. Now, I did see the first one.
Okay.
And that one was all about Philadelphia.
Right, it took place a lot in Philadelphia, yeah.
So this one, what happens?
Well, we go international. In this one, we go to London and Paris, and it's a lot bigger in scope, a lot more action, a lot more adventure.
All right.
Oh, this is so
Yeah,
fun.
we're not going to be able to get over this, are we? Is it too tense for you?
Not at all. I'm having a great time.
Fucking
That
Ronnie.
fucking rules.
Now, I have the next
Ronnie.
minute and a half if you want it. It's a separate clip. I don't know
Holy shit.
what happens.
That
Fucking
fucking
Ronnie
rules.
rules.
I completely...
His voice is condescending as fuck in it.
Yeah,
it's set
he's
in
like,
London, and now we're going to thing. And
Well, that's great. Hey, I was just joking around.
I completely remember this now. I didn't realize it was the same guy.
I didn't know what type of show this was.
I think Ronnie is probably the most honest motherfucker ever to be in any entertainment medium. For him to just go, yeah, we're not going to be able to get over this.
It's a great moment.
Shit. Fantastic. Of course I want to hear at least the beginning of the next
it's a great
clip,
moment.
just in case.
And how much do you miss Eastside Dave here?
I know. You can take
How much do you miss the fucking guy?
You take your coat off outside. What's fucking wrong with you?
I know Ronnie's got some good guys around him now, but fuck.
Eastside
I'm
Dave.
not trashing anyone else that's on that show,
That's
but
great.
That Eastside Dave shit is fucking gold.
What's Dave's website? We ought to plug it too. It's like a Eastside Dave Country. He does videos that fucking make me laugh my balls off.
Absolutely.
And I'm not sure if they're genuinely funny or they're funny because I know Dave. Like, I can't figure it out.
Maybe you think they're funny because you think Dave is really cute.
Dave's cute? Is it because Dave's hot and has blonde hair and puts a banana on his face? I caught so much shit for that yesterday.
Someone wanted me to turn you on to another girl that does videos like that.
Yeah.
Goofy cute with the one with the big boobs.
Is she the one that dressed like a cat sometimes?
The Japanese word of the day or something?
Oh yeah. I know.
You know that
I've
one?
seen her. I've seen her.
You like
before.
her too?
She's not as goofy.
Like she does the Japanese word for the one I saw, exercise, I think.
Yeah.
And then she like does fucking push-ups.
And she's
shit.
into like Hello Kitty stuff and things like that. Yeah, I've seen her before.
Not as good?
No, not as good. That blonde is fucking great.
Right.
I like that blonde chick. And by the way, a lot of people were tweeting her saying that we were talking about her, and she goes, oh, she commented, and she said something like, I love you guys or something to me and Jimmy. Me and Jimmy's name was up there. And then Jimmy fucking tweets like, oh, just love me a little more than Anthony. It's like, oh, now you're coming around, you cock? Fucking Norton, man. Fucking Norton. Right?
She didn't even mention me?
Nah, you were really being harsh on her, I think.
Harsh on her?
Jimmy was being fucking...
Jimmy was the
prick.
He was the cock blocker.
The second we were on her radar, Jimmy turned around and fucking was like, hey, love me a little more than Anthony. Motherfucking Jimmy Norton, huh? Fucking Jimmy Norton. Motherfucker. You motherfucker, Jimmy Norton.
People out there in Twitter land are confused. Roger Daltrey was not the pedophile.
Well, we don't know.
And we don't even know if Pete Townsend was because he got away with it. But people are confused that Roger Daltrey was the one that had problems with the computer. No, my friends, that was Pete Townsend. Do not make that mistake.
No. Roger was very careful about his pornography.
They're doing Tommy, which is outdated.
Yeah, isn't that kind of
it's hard. I'm into pinball. It's hard to buy one.
Yeah.
Well, no, what's happening? There's a trend in music now where these bands are going out and just playing one album.
Yeah.
All the way through.
Yeah.
It's becoming kind of a thing.
Is he going to update it like I'm an angry bird wizard? There has to be a twist. An angry bird wizard. Like just kind of update it to the new games. And
I just bought a pinball machine.
You did?
Yeah, I fucking love pinball. I love pinball.
It's fun.
I love it too.
I love it. There's only one company that still makes them, Stern, out of Chicago, man.
That's it?
Great. Yeah, all the other ones shut down.
Who?
Only one left in the world. And they've just got a Tron one that's just been announced yesterday. I look at it on the internet.
Neutron?
Neutron pinball machine that looks pretty fucking
My favorite fucking pinball machine ever was at NEW. That goddamn Terminator game was great.
Oh, I thought you were going my direction.
What? Oh, the Rolling Stones?
The vintage Rolling Stones pinball machine?
The pinball machine sucked.
No, that sucks.
It's so old.
There's a brand new Rolling Stone one, which was the last one they brought out before Tron, which has like a little moving Mick Jagger, but that sucks balls as well. I got Spider-Man, but the best machines are the Twilight Zone, Addams Family, and Medieval Madness are your best three.
Oh, I got to get that pinball machine. That I want in my fucking bar. That was one of the best fucking machines ever, the Terminator fucking pinball.
Terminator 3 is better than that one.
Is it?
It's a better machine, yeah. The Terminator 3. It has the guns and has
Get the CPU.
In the back glass where it goes up and down.
I love that one. Get the CPU.
That one.
Run. We have to get the ball around and fucking run.
Jim Jefferies in the studio. I love the Rolling Stone vintage pinball machine.
It's got a beautiful back glass. Beautiful back glass, but it's a shit game.
Yeah.
You know what? It broke nicely when I took a sledgehammer.
Yeah, you took a sledge to it.
I had some old school Rolling Stone fans and gamers that wanted my fucking head.
Yeah.
They were pissed that I took a sledgehammer to this fucking thing.
What's that going for? 3,600?
It's collector's quality.
So why don't you get one for your basement?
I am.
Get the Terminator 3.
Terminator 3 is better?
Is a better one, yeah.
Dude,
it better be better because I loved the fucking Judgment Day one. It was great.
Look, buy it right now. That's perfect for
buy that bitch.
I can
bar area.
I can never enjoy or purchase, not like I'm about to purchase a pinball machine, but I can never purchase a pinball machine up for a movie that I didn't like. So I would never be able to have a Terminator 3 pinball game ever.
The thing is, the pinball machines hold their value. You buy one, they're the same. Like
as long as you keep in good shape, I would
guess. It depends what one you get. Like that one will hold it's like 3,006, but it would have been like 3,000 brand new in its day.
But don't you need a mechanic?
Yeah.
No, I've got.
I mean, how the fuck do you?
I've got
fix it.
I've got a guy.
You got a guy.
You got a guy.
I got a guy.
I got a guy. We all have a guy.
That's all you need.
My guy's Kevin Dillon's personal assistant.
Oh, really?
As long as you got a guy.
Terminator 3.
Terminator
People
3.
saying Ann is correct. That's the greatest pinball machine, the one you talked about.
See, man,
from NEW days.
I know.
Yeah, but your one's a more classic one, but that one's better play.
I got to play the Terminator 3. I haven't played that one. But playing Terminator 2, it was one of the best playing games. There was so much shit going on in that fucking game. It was great.
Hey, and our old pals are on MSNBC right now. Remember Matt and Trey when they used to do our show all the time and no one knew who the fuck South Park was?
What are they doing?
They're doing the Book of Mormon.
Oh, right, Book of Mormon.
They're the Book of Mormon guys.
14 Tony nominations. How the fuck did the South Park guys get 14 Tony nominations?
Because they're, come on. Seriously?
They're amazing.
They're very talented.
It's nice to see other people getting gray, huh?
A little bit, right?
Wow.
A little bit.
Sorry, we're still talking.
And what you think with that South Park money, they might, the one guy there might
get some medicine or some follicles.
Get some follicles. You got South Park money. Take care of that shit.
I don't. This is the thing. If I didn't want to be an actor or something, my hair could go to shit.
You wouldn't give a shit, right?
The more money I make, the more women I sleep with. It doesn't really come down to looks,
to the hair or anything.
This is the whole thing that they think that. When I was 20, I was the best looking I'd been in my life, and women who were 20 wouldn't fuck me because they'd call me immature. Because I live with my parents or something like that. Right now, I haven't matured a fucking day in my life.
You might have went backwards.
I am the ugliest I have ever been. But my bank account's at its highest, and I'm fucking the best looking women
and now
of my life.
You are the man.
I fucked someone the other day that was born in the 90s. That's ridiculous.
Fantastic, right?
Yeah, but it's such a vivid era for me, the 90s.
Yeah, vivid. It doesn't even fucking... You remember doing things like when that girl was born.
Other people.
Right.
When she was born.
Yeah, when she was born. Yeah.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And it's not... And you feel like you're doing something illegal. Like that girl didn't know what a cassette was. You know, it was just that level of really...
I literally once had to check on state laws. Yeah. I had to check with one girl on a state law.
Turns out you can't punch any of them.
And the fucked up thing, and I've said this before, if a girl is 17, let's say, and she's in New York State, you can have sex with her no matter what your age is.
Right.
Age of consent.
Yeah.
But you can't show her any type of nudity or pornography on a computer, and you can't photograph her. But you could take her to bed and fuck the shit out of her.
Yeah.
But don't let her see any nudity around in photographs.
No, and I agree with that.
Hey, believe me, I'd rather have the fucking part than going through a photo album.
16 in Australia, across the board.
All right, I'm moving officially. I'm renouncing my patriotism.
This is what I always hate, because America, I think, is the only country that has the 21 drinking age. And every time you have that debate with someone, when they talk about how everyone else in the world has 18, everyone always uses this example. They always go, if you can send someone to war with a gun as they're being fired on, at least the person can have a beer, right?
Yeah.
Nah, throw that fucking argument out the window. If you can be gangbanged by 8 black guys, give that girl a beer.
Legally.
Legally.
You can be banged.
At 18, you can have 15 guys come on your face at once.
I think she's going to need more than just a beer.
Give that girl a shot of tequila.
Just for the pain. Just for the pain alone.
She deserves it.
Hey, can we finish up the Ronnie thing? I'm a little obsessed with that.
Yeah.
I know we're getting to other stuff, which is great.
Yeah.
Plus, we have Ian in his, as Danny writes, I'm sorry to throw you to the bus.
Oh, no, that's
I love the word, and I can't take credit for it.
Trollops. I love it.
His trollops are here.
His trollops
Don't you guys ever use that word?
No, rarely.
Oh, my mum throws that word out like it's no one's business.
She's a trollop.
She goes, you bring that trollop over to this house one more time.
It sounds better with the accent.
Oh, yeah, trollop.
It's brand new on my radar. I love it.
It is a good one.
Oh, I thought everyone used it. I'm bringing it back.
That's good. Yeah.
I think with this accent, I can actually call a trollop to a face, and she'll think it's charming.
That one is ripe for bringing back.
Yeah.
You're right.
All right, back to Ronnie. So there's another clip we don't even know.
Yeah.
But Justin Bartha, who we had a pretty good time with yesterday.
Yeah, it was great.
Hangover 2's coming out soon.
Yep.
He was barely in the first one, let's be honest with each other. Maybe he'll be in this one more. Had a tough time with Ronnie when he was promoting National Treasure 2.
Yeah.
And here's one more clip. Quick.
So the last time the National Treasure Was about what?
Treasure.
Thanks for watching the movie. It was about...
I don't know why this fucking guy came in here with his act.
This might have been cut for another show.
Right.
Just get rid of it.
That's all right. It was fun to listen to again anyway.
Yeah,
I don't know why this fucking guy... Fucking Ronnie.
Say, don't fucking do that to Ronnie. He's usually pretty cool under pressure.
He is. He was
fuck
great. And like I was saying, Eastside Dave, hearing him in that clip is great, and his videos, he's insane.
You see the one on the beach?
I saw the one on the beach.
Guitar?
I saw this when he does this fucking house, this old house. I'm Dave Vila. Vila. He's out of his mind.
He should be making money.
And
yeah, but he's not.
Oh, I remember him. He's the guy who ate shit in front of us.
Yes.
he wiped his ass with a bit of toilet paper, then put it in his mouth and ran around.
And that's why he's not making money.
Could you crank the sound up just so I could hear what he's saying on this one?
Hello, I'm David McDonald, and welcome to my website! Welcome to my website!
He's jumping around his yard like a mental patient.
He has a lovely yard.
He's nuts. The guy is insane.
So what is his actual occupation?
Unemployed.
I don't know. He does
he's doing shitty radio.
Some AM radio, is it? I don't know.
It's a cracking looking webpage.
But it is a good looking webpage.
Absolutely.
Very cool.
He's doing shitty radio.
Frames are making a big comeback.
Frames. His old frames.
Where he can't be crazy. He's got to play straight on the radio.
Yeah, so he does all his
too bad.
Insanity on these videos.
And once again, the company just didn't feel like giving him a raise, which was, in the end, nothing. No one would have even noticed if he got a raise. That's how little he wanted.
I know.
And they wouldn't give it to him, so he had to leave.
I don't understand
He couldn't
that at all.
afford to come here anymore. So he was asking for a raise basically to cover expenses so he could afford to come here, and they said no.
And when management
Which is just amazing to me.
Can't see that is a talent that should be on the show, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's like they don't know enough about the show to realize he is the fucking guy. No, they must not.
No.
Or they would have been, he's definitely worth giving extra mony to.
I was just talking to someone that's been here, how long did they say? 6 years, I think?
Yeah.
He hasn't had a raise in 6 years. His job title changed where he has way more responsibilities. You know this person I'm talking about. I can't throw him under a bus. But they refuse to change his job title because if they do that, then they'll be forced to give him more money. So he's making the same exact money, even though he has way more responsibilities, and his job title actually would be different. Because their philosophy is, we all know what the philosophy is around here. Pay one guy.
Pay one guy, and
that's their philosophy. And I'm not, if you think it's going to work for you, fine. And I'm not even bitching about Howard, because if we could get that deal, we would fucking take it in a second, of course. But that's their philosophy.
But the thing is, their philosophy is also, if you don't like it, leave. We'll just get somebody else in here for the same money or less money. But they don't understand that you can't do that with talent.
Okay.
It's like, you could do it with somebody that's in sales. I understand. Somebody that's fucking doing some of the billing things, whatever. But you can't take an on-air guy, especially like Dave, that was just hysterical, funny, people loved him, and use that same formula that we're just going to, leave, we'll get someone else. You can't just come up with another guy like that.
Well, and with that said, we've been in this building over 2 years now. We've seen people leave.
Yeah.
And the people replacing them, it's a lower level. And that's why we have a bathroom that is...
That looks like monkeys are in there throwing shit against the wall.
Because they're basically hiring...
That's what they're hiring.
They're basically hiring monkeys now.
Jesus Christ.
And I'm not talking about I'm not going racist with this. I'm just saying...
No.
Intellectual.
No. We are talking... No, I mean, they're like apes. Going into the bathroom.
And
we were talking about that earlier.
Just
shitting.
Yeah.
And like not even flushing. And I understand you don't want to touch the flusher thing, but use your foot. Like just, how do you walk out of a stall with a big load of shit left in the bowl?
Between me and you, they offered me a radio thing, and I just sort of...
Here?
Yeah, the money was so appalling.
Oh, it's an insult.
That I went and did a podcast, and I'm earning double that for my living room.
Right. Why wouldn't you? So why wouldn't you do that? You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Good for you.
There's no surprises here. That's where we're headed.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's where we're heading.
Gearing up.
Either together, separately, or a little of both. I don't know, but that's where we're
Gearing
heading.
up.
Because it's not going to make sense at the end of this contract to continue doing it this way.
You can be guests on my one.
Huh? That's fine.
Come in.
We're heading that way because they don't respect us. We haven't had a raise in 3 years.
Yeah.
And we've grown the audience, certainly.
Our agent had to come out of the last negotiation we had months back, beat to shit just to keep the status quo. I mean, really, he had a fight like a motherfucker. Just to get us where we were. And it's like, please.
It was so insulting. I don't even know why we walked in this building.
And why? Because you got to hear, well, everybody's taking a cut. Yeah, everybody, but not us, motherfucker.
We took our cut already.
Yeah.
But then they wanted us to take it down another to about 40% of where we were.
Yeah,
what the fuck? So we know where we're heading. There's no, disillusions here.
Oh, please.
I'm not continuing under these circumstances. No fucking way.
I probably got $300,000 of broadcasting equipment
ready
in my
to
basement
go, right?
at this point. And I'm having a guy come in and he's putting lighting trusses in that room in the studio now, so I could hang the lights and don't have to have them on light poles anymore.
Right.
This is going to be just fucking ridiculous looking.
Yeah, he's ready to go.
Oh yeah, fucking A.
Are you two breaking up? Is that what you're telling me?
Nah, it's one of those deals where it's like fucking.
No, the Opie and Anthony brand is what it is. We'll figure out what that means next, but
we'll be on monitors from our own houses, just looking at each other. Hey,
it can't continue this way. It just can't.
That's what they do with Bob and Tom show in L.A.
Yeah,
That cunt lives in Seattle on a fucking.
He's on a TV set.
He lives in an island off Seattle.
Wow, really?
Yeah, not even like in Seattle, like in a lighthouse or some shit.
That's awesome.
So he doesn't leave?
Yeah, you just hear him through the thing. Hey, Jim, good to have you on the show, Jim.
And is there a visual?
They don't even have a visual?
No,
they don't Skype or anything?
Camera in the car. There's nothing.
How do you do that?
I didn't know who he was. I went and did.
Wait, Bob and Tom or Kevin and Bean?
Kevin and Bean.
Kevin and Bean, right.
Kevin and Bean, yeah, Kevin and Bean.
They do it that way, where they haven't seen each other in person in years.
Well, I saw
they see each other maybe a couple times a year.
I saw them both together because we did the Gibson Amphitheatre gig. Me and Bill Burr and Doug Benson and a few others. We did this gig for charity out there, and they sort of like were getting reacquainted with each other. Oh, you've lost weight.
Oh, yeah. Jesus! And they do a show every day
with each other.
Fuck!
Wow, yeah.
How did he swing that? Like, how do you go to your boss and say, "Look, I just want to stay home, and I'll still do the show"? And how do they go like, "No"? Why don't they say, "No, you gotta fucking be here"?
Yeah.
Because they got their feet planted nice out there.
I'd love to stay home.
Of course.
Yeah.
I would do it from my bed. I would have a studio rigged up where on my night table is a mic stand. And I would swing it in front of my face, laying in bed.
Yeah. I would do stand-up comedy from my bed. If I could just have like a little garage door that I pull up and the audience is there. And I'm going, sleeping in, what's all that about?
Can I?
That's brilliant.
You should just do that.
Sleeping in, what's that all about?
You should sell that as the latest tour you want to do from your living room, where these comedy clubs actually have to just put a screen up and go
that's fucking
to your
great.
living room. I bet you some of those fucking comedy club owners would go with it.
Yeah, exactly.
You want getting back to Super Agent Bob?
Yeah.
Bob Eatman?
Bab.
I apologize, Bob, if you're listening today.
Don't talk about that.
Oh, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not.
That thing.
I doubt he's listening because I think he only catches us every once in a while.
Yeah.
Doesn't he kind of look like Henry Winkler's corpse?
Holy shit.
Hey.
Oh, my
Fonzie, the least cool human that's ever lived.
Ever.
Ever. Oh, I'm a 32-year-old man that lives in a studio in Milwaukee in suburbia.
Right. Upstairs.
I hang out with kids at a milk bar, and when I see them, I say, "Come into the toilet with me." He's the coolest guy. He's the coolest guy on earth.
First of all, I don't know if there's a cool person that lives in Milwaukee. So you're right.
Who's the 35-year-old retard hanging out with the ginger kid?
The loser.
Going, hey, Mrs. M. I used to be a biker, now I do nothing.
Look,
and he's always threatening violence, but you've never seen him fight.
Yeah.
And you're allowed to have one ginger friend, but if you have two, then people start looking at you like,
yeah. Come on.
Yeah, Ralph Malph, right?
Ralph Malph.
You can have
Richie
one,
and Ralph.
And then when you got one brunette friend and he's called Potsy. You know,
Posse.
That's the weird thing about Happy Days. I remember watching it religiously as a kid. I don't remember and enjoying it.
Yeah,
I don't remember ever once laughing at Happy Days. I don't remember Happy Days.
So why did we enjoy watching it?
I don't know.
You're right. I've never laughed.
You look at my birthday pictures when I was 8. Me and my friends are all fonzing up in the picture. Like we're all like got the thumbs up. Yeah, when we were 8 around the cake going, hey, you know what I mean?
Fonzing it up.
Fonzing it up. Nice.
And you just go, but I don't remember anyone ever sitting there going, oh, Mrs. Cunningham, stop it, you're killing me.
That's so fucking true. Nothing funny happened.
I don't know if this myth is true, but when they had a spin-off, Joni versus Chachi.
versus Chachi.
No, Johnny versus... Johnny loves Chachi. And that was the 4th or 5th episode when there was domestic violence, Johnny versus. But anyway, when it was Johnny Loves Chachi, they reckon to this day it's still the #1 most watched pilot of all time in either Japan or China or some Asian country.
Really?
Because the word Chachi means penis.
Right.
I don't know if it's
Joni loves penis.
Joni loves cock.
Yeah, and they thought it was going to be something completely different, some anime-looking bitch.
Shit.
Yeah, instead of that garbage.
But you like the visual on Super 8 Bob even?
Fonzie's corpse.
Henry Winkler.
Hey.
It has to be Henry Winkler.
Yeah, it is Henry
Winkler.
Winkler.
When you see him out of the Fonzie character.
Have you ever seen the bronze Fonz in Milwaukee?
They have a bronze Fonz?
It's a statue of Fonzie that's on the river called the Bronze Fonz, and it's life-size, and he is going, hey.
Well, he made that city, man.
Is that it?
That's it.
Oh, my God.
Wow, they shine that fucker up nice, don't they?
Is, when you're drunk and you walk past it, you could easily start a fight with that.
Oh, that's creepy, man.
Yeah, it's extremely creepy.
That's really fucking creepy.
Yeah. And there's Henry Winkler with it. Doing the Fonz.
And the thing is, it doesn't have like a little fence around it or anything.
It's just standing there.
Rocking out on the street.
Rocking out. Oh, shit.
Oh, my God.
It looks nothing like him, by the way.
Of course.
His face looks nothing like him.
What the fuck does
it looks like a villain from a Guy Ritchie film.
It looks like Tay Zonday.
Fonzie, like, I liked Happy Days. Like, the first season was done on film. It wasn't done in front of a studio audience. They did use canned laughs, but a lot of shows did then. So it had a film look to it. They did a lot of outside locations. It wasn't just the Cunningham house and fucking Arnold's and shit like that. And Fonzie wore fucking like a windbreaker.
Yeah, he started off in a little white jacket.
Barely said a few words. He was the cool guy that just gave these little dumb words of wisdom to the 3 dopey, nerdy guys.
Yeah.
And then it turned out like everyone liked Fonzie, so he had to become this superhero where by the end he had like magic powers.
Oh, he was jumping the shark. That's where the term comes from.
Yeah, jump the shark. Exactly. And it just became so dumb. And just the other day, as a matter of fact, it came on. And it was one of the last few where no one was left. It was the neighbor guy from fucking Married with Children.
Oh, Ted McKinley.
Yeah, him.
Something like that, right?
And then like fucking Joni's friend was a lead.
Jenny Piccolo.
Jenny Piccolo.
They finally showed what she looked like. That's how desperate they were.
Character.
But they were desperate. They never showed her when the show was happening.
Everyone was gone.
Laverne and Shirley were more popular. They used to just be Fonzie's date.
It was just,
Were the Cunninghams still together?
Yes, it was the big thing. Like, the big thing was Howard Cunningham. Like, he was the big what's his name?
Do you remember,
Bosley.
like, when Fonzie got married, like, he met that girl, like, he was... And then, in the really early episodes, like, the first 4 episodes, when there used to be an older brother in the Cunningham...
Yeah.
And they just stopped talking about him.
Chuck just went away.
Yeah, like, a war happened or something.
They decided... maybe he was one of the first advisors that went into the NOM. Yeah. And never came back.
They realized
said, fuck it.
He didn't test well, so they're like, fuck, let's just make believe that never happened. We should take a break, because everyone's backing up. We got Kurt Metzger outside, who's helping you out at Caroline's, right?
Yeah, I only got to see him very briefly last night.
Oh, what the fuck, dude?
Give me that.
Wow.
Motherfucker.
Stanley Kubrick's
Clockwork.
A Clockwork Orange Anniversary Edition.
Nice.
40th Anniversary Edition. 2 discs, new special features.
That was illegal in Australia right up until the mid-90s. And I remember watching...
shitting me?
Yeah.
Clockwork?
Yeah, there was something about mind control.
Why, 'cause the rape scene?
Rape scene and mind control or something. It wasn't allowed to be aired. I remember my brother had like a bootleg Betamax version of it that we watched, and I thought it was going to be the most horrific film ever because it was the only banned film.
What a great movie, man.
This is so fucking cool.
Yeah, he'll be here on the 26th.
Oh my!
That is the shit, man.
Oh, my uncle has got a quote on here.
Oh yeah,
Robert Hughes. He works at Time.
Oh,
it says so inventive and powerful that it could be viewed again and again and yield up fresh illuminations. Look at that.
That's the same thing that Pete Townsend said about the webpage.
Fucking Blu-ray.
My uncle made he's made the quote.
Malcolm McDowell. Malcolm McDowell going to be in our very studio. That's fucking cool as shit, man.
Yeah, it is. All right, so we got Kurt Metzger. We really got to break, and we got Ian Halperin and his trollops. Coming into the studio.
Can't wait to see Ian. Always a pleasure to have Ian in studio.
The Opie and Anthony Show. The Opie and Anthony Show. On the Virus, Sirius XM. The Opie and Anthony Show presents Primetime Sam Roberts and One Question with a Guest We Couldn't Get. Star of Showgirls and Saved by the Bell, actress and author, Elizabeth Berkley.
Primetime Sam Roberts here with Elizabeth Berkley. Elizabeth, do you have an iPod?
Yes, I do.
Thank you so much for your time.
That's really all you needed to know?
Yes.
This has been Primetime Sam Roberts and One Question with a Guest We Couldn't Get on the Opie and Anthony Show. The Virus, Sirius XM. You're listening to Opie and Anthony.
You're going to learn all this crap when you get a house. Kurt Metzger in studio is helping out Jim Jefferies at Caroline's.
Yes.
212-757-4100. I think I'm going to have a whole crew come tomorrow night, by the way, Jim.
Excellent, man. Excellent.
Which means some of the paying customers are going to have to be booted, so I got to see. It really bums out Greg Charles when he has to tell a paying customer they got to stand up against the back wall.
Not in the bathroom, though.
Hey, did those ladies last night, those Canadian ladies that look like...
Oh, they loved it. The old birds in the front.
Yeah, they were cool.
Yeah,
They came to see you specifically.
Yeah. They're a group of 6 women who would have been in their late 60s, I reckon.
Fans
Fans of mine, yeah. And they all came along, yeah.
Would you finger pop them?
I don't know what that means, but sure. Oh, did I finger him?
No, would you? Would you? Like, what would you?
Not at their menopausal age.
Wait, Jim, you're kind of sick though. What would you do with them?
What with 60-year-olds?
Yeah.
Nothing. I'm not that sick.
Who's the sick one?
I'd rather.
Oh, it's Joe DeRosa, right?
Oh yeah, DeRosa.
Oh yeah,
DeRosa would have been all over that.
I don't like old, but
No.
I have a theory on that. Is that whole thing when they go men over 80 can't get erections, and it's like, yeah. They're fucking 80-year-olds. You know what I mean?
Simple.
It's so simple. It's like where's this old lady porn? What are these old men watching?
Yeah. And why isn't there so much old lady porn?
DeRosa is watching that old lady.
DeRosa wants to watch it.
But I'll watch some MILF porn. I mean, I really will, but I got to limit.
MILF porn's like a 30-year-old woman.
Yeah.
It is.
I'll go up to like 50, dude. If they
Really?
look right.
No.
Their bodies in shape.
No.
You were looking at
They
a
gotta look
50-year-old the
good.
other day, and you
They
said
gotta
it was
look
all
good.
right.
I said it was all right. That's
but
1 in a million. It's an anomaly.
That's like finding an old fucking peach and going, this one's not too bad. You're still going to eat the nicer peaches.
You want the nice peach.
I think I could eat around the bruises.
And my whole
I have eaten on those bruises.
my whole take on it also is if you live to be old, there's plenty of time to fuck old.
Yeah.
When you're in your 70s, you're probably not going to be getting any 20-year-old fucking.
I just know when I was 10, I liked 20-year-old women, and people used to joke about like, oh, he's into the older ladies, and I'm 34 now, like 20-year-old women.
20 just stays
It just never fucking changed.
Exactly.
It's like I'll always want a Ferrari, but I can't afford a Ferrari. So when I'm 50, I'll get a Ferrari, and I'll fuck a 20-year-old. People go, oh, look at that pathetic man going through a middle-age crisis.
Yeah.
Achieving goals, my friend.
That's what it is.
Ian Halperin wants in badly, so
He's brought
He
two
wrote
birds
something.
with him.
I kind of vaguely know.
He's written a book on Michael Jackson that was very well received.
Is that the one that says he's just a gay guy?
Yeah.
Is that his book?
And how does he find this information out?
Obviously, he goes undercover as Andrew Dice Clay, and fucking they let him in anywhere. How do you incorporate
obviously
that
just
Dice
like
look?
Corey Feldman, so Michael Jackson family would let him in.
Let's bring him in.
Hilarious, dude.
Yeah, well, let's all right, get him in
This
here.
guy is, well, I don't even know how to describe him to anyone who hasn't
Well,
met
he's
him.
Jewy. He's Jewy.
I think he brings a lot of hot girls around because he's very confused about his own sexuality.
His own sexuality?
Well,
but we
does
don't
he
know.
bang these girls?
I don't know.
Allegedly, he's alleged
He's
that
got
he
goddesses now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, here he goes.
Ian Halperin.
Ian.
It's been a while. We'll
and
enter the studio.
ladies and his ladies.
That's my twin brother.
How you doing, my friend?
What's
How you
up?
doing there, Ian Halperin? And the two lovely ladies.
Look, he's got to make it a whole thing.
Yeah, he was here one time you were here.
That's right.
Was that the St. Patty's Day, though?
I questioned his sexuality. I was wasted on ecstasy.
Yeah. I remember
I thought
that.
you guys met.
I thought so.
And like he's just babbling. No one knows what he's saying.
Oh, the mic, because he's talking into a mic that
he's
ain't
got
on.
girls that are on his arms.
He's literally, it smells like a strip club in here now.
He's trying to make us
It's
believe
like
that
the
he likes
level
girls
manager
like
of a
that.
strip club energy. Like you should have a turtleneck and a chain and the whole thing.
Isn't that a fun gag?
Yeah.
The mic comes off. And
Ian, what's up?
He's holding
My dick.
they're all wrapped.
How are you doing?
Jesus. They're all wrapped in wires from microphones and headphones.
All right, let's get the promo out of the way first.
Uh-huh.
I have another movie airing tonight.
Airing tonight.
Yes.
Yeah.
And where is it airing?
In the States on the TV Guide channel.
All right.
Why aren't these
What's
movies
so
ever?
fun?
Why aren't these movies ever in theaters?
Dude, you know what?
Yeah.
If you'd see the paycheck I'm getting, you would like. This airs in 90 countries.
Hey, I'll fucking.
What is the movie?
Simultaneously. Take a guess what the movie is.
Let's see. It's what's on Channel 7 between 9 and 11.
Is it House?
No, hold on. Let me get. No, I'm not going to let you trash my employer TV Guide in the States.
I would never.
They have Curb Your
Hey,
Enthusiasm.
I got a question.
They have Spin City.
I've watched it.
And they have His Highness.
If you're not going to listen on, then we got to kick you out right away. If you're on the TV Guide channel,
Opie, I can't
Hey,
see you.
hey,
I can't see you. I have to see you.
I just want to ask this: do they give you the common courtesy of giving you the full screen, or is your movie
Full
being
screen,
played
baby.
with the fucking programming?
The program.
Like a John Henson show?
That would really suck.
So they give you the courtesy of giving you the full screen on the TV
Let
Guide.
me answer my idol. Opie is one of my idols.
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah.
No, really.
Yeah.
You know, and again, anyone who has lasted in this business 10 years plus, both
10
you and
years.
Anthony,
Well,
I take
thank
my
you,
hat
sir.
off to.
We laugh
you,
at 10
sir.
years.
Now,
Yeah.
now look, yes, it's in my contract. They take off all of that, you know, what's on and this and that.
Right.
When His Highness comes on, it's full screen.
And what is the feature going to
It's
be?
Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen. So you did a little Charlie Sheen kind
It's
of.
not a little one, baby.
It's not a
big
little one. Okay.
It's,
Who plays him?
it's going to go bigger than my Jackson.
Does Charlie Sheen play Charlie Sheen?
Where
They
did
got
you
Emilio Estevez in.
Now, where did you get
Starring
the
Emilio
info? Who did you talk to?
All right, let me tell you
what,
something.
What did you? What can we watch on this and learn that we have not already learned about this
All
man?
right, first off,
Yes.
everyone connected to CS is in this film. And you have all his
CS.
goddesses.
Like
Charlie.
MJ.
Yeah, Charlie
Yeah.
Sheen.
You have all his
CS.
goddesses.
Uh-huh.
I'll tell you one thing.
Did you talk to Brie Olson?
Now, you got Brie to
Everyone.
open up about...
Brie Olson.
yeah,
Brie Olson's
yeah.
like one of my...
I
no one takes up the
infiltrated
aspect of
Charlie's
that girl.
camp.
No one takes it up the husband.
She does it with such comfort and ease, and then talks like a child, like she's got the voice of a 4-year-old.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And it's just put it up my ass. I've got nothing to do.
That's hysterical, man.
All right, so you talked
true.
to.
Yeah, we got
I heard
Capri.
infiltrate. You infiltrated.
Yeah, I infiltrated. I went undercover. I've been living with
How
some
do you go undercover?
Well, look at me. Do I look?
Did you go undercover as a
I'm
straight man?
really when I go undercover.
Is there gay Jew nightclubs?
Yeah, there you go. You know, every time I come on the show with this guy, I like this guy. I became a fan of his the last
Yes,
time
Jim Jefferies.
we were on together.
Very funny
About
guy.
a year ago, we were on
These
together.
are
Every
just
time I
jokes.
do a film, I have to see Jim Jefferies in studio upstage me, but that's cool. I'm a big fan, Jim.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Hey, you
And
were alive.
I saw your pic up in Times Square. You're performing somewhere there, right?
Yes,
Caroline.
Caroline's,
All
yeah.
weekend long.
That's. Hey, I'm a big fan, dude.
And what about
Congrats. Mazel tov.
Chicago? You doing Chicago? Is that what you were saying there?
I'm going to the Chicago Comedy Festival coming up.
All right. Well,
So, yeah,
I know
yeah.
the CEO of the Chicago Comedy Festival, Just for Laughs, Andy Nolman, a very dear friend of mine. And when you
dear friend, I love that.
No,
Dear
we're
friend.
good people. I grew up with Andy, and I'll tell you something. When you go to Chicago,
yeah,
go visit my peeps. They own a restaurant called Jedi.
Yeah.
It will be the best grub you've ever had. Ask for Tom. Tell him His Highness sent you, and the meal's on the house.
I don't know. I'll be all right.
On the house.
I'll be all right. I'll be all right. Fucking rule. Hey, Ian, so
yes, Opie.
You infiltrated. How did you infiltrate?
Well, I've been
Charlie
living
Sheen
with
camp.
goddesses.
Did you wear your
undercover.
protective vest of blackjacks to get in?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I love this guy.
Peeking out from behind a castle made of...
Dude, look, you are just living vicariously through His Highness. When was the last time you got laid?
Dude, I was...
No, he just showed me a picture.
I don't even want to bring it up.
We fucked in the dressing room last night.
I know, you guys look like it.
Oh, shit.
I see the stains.
As I said that me and Kurt fucked in the dressing room, he started wanking.
Infiltrate. Let's go.
How did you infiltrate?
In this movie, first off, you will see Charlie's personal drug dealer on camera. How's that? And I give him a polygraph.
He fesses up to it?
Yeah. I give him a polygraph exam, and you're going to see the results of the exam. His personal madame, she's in the movie too. Everyone in his camp, again, I'm the leading guy in the world in undercover. Everyone knows that. I've written many books, many films. And, you know, as you see, I'm not undercover today, though. These are my beautiful goddesses.
No,
I'd like to introduce them to you, Anthony.
You are literally under the cover of You are buried under a pile of these girls.
Yes. How much did you pay them to come with you today?
Oh, damn. What are you implying?
Seriously, your lines are getting old. You got His Highness here.
How much?
Show some respect.
All right,
All right, sir.
I'm not saying they're hookers.
Jim, let me see Opie. He's got a nice punim. I can't see him.
Okay,
He's a good-looking guy, Opie.
There he is.
You know, who's better look? I want to ask you,
I reckon you paid him in shiny
who's better
objects.
looking? Who's better looking, Opie or Anthony?
Oh, please, of course. It's a Hall and Oates thing.
You're the one on the left. You're wearing some pink Betty Boo underwear, and I can see because I have supervision.
Oh, shit. She's got pink underwear on?
Yeah, I was looking at that.
Betty Boo underwear. Yeah.
I was looking at that.
The black skin.
Yeah, the way she was sitting.
Really
voice
jumps out at you.
Really popped. Yeah.
Ian, you didn't.
Brie Olsen, you never would have seen that.
No.
You didn't introduce us to your goddesses.
Yeah, let me introduce you to the goddesses.
Who are they and what's...
All right, this
what
is
are they all
goddess
about?
number one.
I'm Giselle.
And what do you do, Giselle?
We're lovers, basically.
No.
That's all you do?
You make a living out of that, or?
It's enough for me to know for you guys to find out.
That's
We're trying to find out.
That's
now.
why we're asking a question.
Does His Highness treat you well?
He treats us very well. And, you know, listen, it's like early in the morning.
Look,
it's early in the morning. We were partying all night. You know what I mean? We're just
Coke?
like
Were you taking Coke last night? Were you on drugs?
No.
Then why are you so weak? What happened? Why wouldn't you do that?
No. We were partying, you know. We're just chill right now.
What kind of partying, though? Like,
Yeah, what's
We
that?
were karaoke and we frolicked in the sheets. And
Karaoke.
and frolicking.
And frolicking.
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds fun. I like a little karaoke and
let
some
me
frolicking.
introduce you to goddess number two.
Karaoke.
Yeah.
Olivia.
Olivia?
Hi, Olivia. What do you do with Ian? And be more specific than your friend.
I just be hot.
She's a LaToya Jackson lookalike.
Really? You think so?
No, come on. There's no comparison here. Look how natural she is. Take off the shades. Show them your beautiful.
She's hot. I mean, come on.
They're natural.
LaToya Jackson, man.
These girls are not hot. But
I'm only joking. I'm only joking.
Fred Flintstone wouldn't even fuck LaToya Jackson at this point. So, you know, really.
Wow, that's amazing.
You know, would you fuck LaToya? And I love LaToya. She's one of the nicest person I've never fucked.
I would, just to taste what Joe Jackson tastes like. I would like to lick up that power. Anyone can control that many kids. I would gargle Joe Jackson's cum just to be able to manage 5 black children properly.
By the way, we got on our screen here Ian in bed with our own Troy Kwan.
All right.
At his bed-in for his...
That was the bed-in.
For his Governator book. By the way, in your Governator... Oh, they're making out. How nice. Hey, Ian, in your Governator book, did you talk about how this marriage was a sham?
I predicted it, dude. I said within 1 year they'd split. There's a big story coming out tomorrow. I've had over 200 interview requests. I've only given one. It's coming out in the Daily Mail in the UK tomorrow. But I'll say this: I predicted it. They're calling me Hollywood's Nostradamus, whatever. I said they'd split within 1 year.
Who's they?
Who is called and who pronounces it?
The media.
Nostradamus.
It's the chick on his left said it once.
You guys, you know.
I think you might have predicted that.
You guys all are living vicariously this morning through His Highness.
Yeah, we're a little jealous.
And I was going to give Anthony a piece of the action after the show.
Oh, yeah.
The wrong color.
He keeps insulting me.
Can't get happy twice.
The best he's going to get is Sam Roberts, right up the ass.
Yeah.
But the girls might not be Anthony's taste, is all I'm saying.
Well, I stick pretty much to white chicks, but the one on the right's pretty light.
Yeah, she's light.
You wouldn't take either of those?
Well,
you said that one of those girls are
He wouldn't take either of us because he's gay.
No. I think the question is, would we take him? I think it's the opposite.
Both of you because I'm gay.
I don't know if we would take him. That's the opposite.
Yeah, that's okay.
Well,
you wouldn't want one of them to take you, just a big meaty clitoris fucking you in the ass, Anthony.
Meaty clitoris fucking me in the ass. No, I don't think.
You're going to learn all this crap when you get a house. Kurt Metzger in studio is helping out Jim Jefferies at Caroline's. 212-757-4100. I think I'm going to have a whole crew come tomorrow night, by the way, Jim.
Excellent, man. Excellent.
Which means some of the paying customers are going to have to be booted, so I got to see. It really bums out Greg Charles when he has to tell a paying customer they got to stand up against the back wall.
Not in the bathroom, though.
Hey, did those ladies last night, those Canadian ladies that look like...
Oh, they loved it. The old birds in the front.
Yeah, they were cool. They came to see you specifically.
Yeah. They're a group of 6 women who would have been in their late 60s, I reckon.
Fans
of mine, yeah. And they all came along, yeah.
Would you finger pop them?
I don't know what that means, but sure. Oh, did I finger him?
No, would you? Would you? Like, what would you?
Not at their menopausal age.
Wait, Jim, you're kind of sick though. What would you do with them?
What with 60-year-olds?
Yeah.
Nothing. I'm not that sick.
Who's the sick one?
I'd rather.
Oh, it's Joe DeRosa, right?
Oh yeah, DeRosa.
Oh yeah,
DeRosa would have been all over that.
I don't like old, but
no.
I have a theory on that. Is that whole thing when they go men over 80 can't get erections, and it's like, yeah. They're fucking 80-year-olds. You know what I mean?
Simple.
It's so simple. It's like where's this old lady porn? What are these old men watching?
Yeah. And why isn't there so much old lady porn?
DeRosa is watching that old lady.
DeRosa wants to watch it.
But I'll watch some MILF porn. I mean, I really will, but I got to limit.
MILF porn's like a 30-year-old woman.
Yeah.
It is.
I'll go up to like 50, dude. If they
really?
Look right. Their bodies in shape.
No.
You were looking at a 50-year-old the other day, and you said it was all right.
I said it was all right. That's 1 in a million. It's an anomaly.
That's like finding an old fucking peach and going, this one's not too bad. You're still going to eat the nicer peaches.
You want the nice peach.
I think I could eat around the bruises.
And my whole
I have eaten around those bruises.
My whole take on it also is if you live to be old, there's plenty of time to fuck old.
Yeah.
When you're in your 70s, you're probably not going to be getting any 20-year-old fucking.
I just know when I was 10, I liked 20-year-old women, and people used to joke about like, oh, he's into the older ladies, and I'm 34 now, like 20-year-old women.
20 just stays
it just never fucking changed.
Exactly.
It's like I'll always want a Ferrari, but I can't afford a Ferrari. So when I'm 50, I'll get a Ferrari, and I'll fuck a 20-year-old. People go, oh, look at that pathetic man going through a middle-age crisis.
Yeah.
Achieving goals, my friend.
That's what it is.
Halperin wants in badly, so
he's brought.
He wrote
two birds with him.
I kind of vaguely know.
He's written a book on Michael Jackson that was very well received.
Is that the one that says he's just a gay guy?
Yeah.
Is that his book?
And how does he find this information out?
Obviously, he goes undercover as Andrew Dice Clay, and fucking they let him in anywhere. How do you incorporate
obviously
that
just
dice
like
look?
Corey Feldman, so Michael Jackson family would let him in.
Let's bring him in.
Hilarious, dude.
Yeah, well, let's all right, get him in here.
This guy is, well, I don't even know how to describe him to anyone who hasn't met
he's
him.
Jewy. He's Jewy.
I think I think he brings a lot of hot girls around because he's very confused about his own sexuality.
His own sexuality?
Well,
but we don't
does he
know.
bang these girls?
I don't know.
Allegedly, he's alleged
He's
that
got
he
goddesses now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, here he goes.
Ian Halperin.
Ian.
It's been a while. We'll
and
enter the studio.
ladies and his ladies.
That's my twin brother.
How you doing, my friend?
What's
How you
up?
doing there, Ian Halperin? And the two lovely ladies.
Look, he's going to make it a whole thing.
Yeah, he was here one time you were here.
That's right.
Was that the St. Patty's Day, though?
I questioned his sexuality. I was wasted on ecstasy.
Yeah. I remember
I thought
that.
you guys met.
I thought so.
And like he's just babbling. No one knows what he's saying.
Oh, the mic. He's talking into a mic that
he's
ain't
got
on.
girls that are on his arms.
He's literally. It smells like a strip club in here now.
He's trying to make us.
It's like the low-level
girls
manager
like
of a strip club energy. Like you should have a turtleneck and a chain and the whole thing.
Isn't that a fun gag?
Yeah.
The mic comes off and.
Ian, what's up?
He's holding
My dick.
They're all wrapped.
How are you doing?
Jesus. They're all wrapped in wires from microphones and headphones.
All right, let's get the promo out of the way first.
Uh-huh.
I have another movie airing tonight.
Airing tonight.
Yes.
Yeah.
And where is it airing?
In the States on the TV Guide channel.
All right.
Why aren't these movies
so
ever?
fun?
Why aren't these movies ever in theaters?
Dude, you know what?
Yeah.
If you see the paycheck I'm getting, you would like. This airs in 90 countries.
Hey, I'll fucking.
What is the movie?
Simultaneously. Take a guess what the movie is.
Let's see. It's what's on Channel 7 between 9 and 11.
Is it House?
No, hold on. Let me get. No, I'm not going to let you trash my employer TV Guide in the States.
I would never.
They have Curb Your
Hey,
Enthusiasm.
I got a question.
They have Spin City.
I watched it.
And they have His Highness.
If you're not going to listen, then we got to kick you out right away. If you're on the TV Guide channel,
Opie, I can't see you. I can't see you. I have to see you.
I just want to ask this: do they give you the common courtesy of giving you the full screen, or is your movie
Full
being
screen,
played
baby.
with the fucking programming?
The programming.
Like a John Henson show.
That would really suck.
So they give you the courtesy of giving you the full screen on the TV
Let
Guide.
me answer my idol. Opie is one of my idols.
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah.
No, really.
Yeah.
You know, and again, anyone who has lasted in this business 10 years plus, both
10
you and
years.
Anthony,
Well,
I take
thank
my
you,
hat
sir.
off to.
We laugh at
you,
10
sir.
years.
Now,
Yeah.
now look. Yes, it's in my contract. They take off all of that, you know, what's on and this and that.
Right.
When His Highness comes on, it's full screen.
And what is the feature going to be?
It's Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen. So you did a little Charlie Sheen kind
It's
of.
not a little one, baby.
It's not a
big
little one. Okay.
It's,
Who plays him?
It's going to go bigger than my Jackson.
Does Charlie Sheen play Charlie Sheen?
Where
They
did
got
you
Emilio Estevez in.
Now, where did you get
Starring
the
Emilio
info? Who did you talk to?
All right, let me tell you
what,
something.
What can we watch on this and learn that we have not already learned about this
All
man?
right. First off,
Yes.
everyone connected to CS is in this film. And you have all his
CS.
goddesses.
Like
Charlie.
MJ.
Yeah, Charlie
Yeah.
Sheen.
You have all his
CS.
goddesses.
Uh-huh.
I'll tell you one thing.
Did you talk to Brie Olson?
Now, you got Brie to
Everyone.
open
I
up
love
about...
Brie Olson.
yeah,
Brie Olson's
yeah.
like one of my...
I
no one takes up the
infiltrated
ass better than
Charlie's
that girl.
camp.
No one takes it up the husband.
She does it with such comfort and ease, and then talks like a child, like she's got the voice of a 4-year-old.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And it's just put it up my ass. I've got nothing to do.
That's hysterical, man.
All right, so you talked to.
Yeah, we got
I heard
Capri.
infiltrate. You infiltrated.
Yeah, I infiltrated. I went undercover. I've been living with
How
some
do you go undercover?
Well, look at me. Do I look?
Did you go undercover as a
I'm
straight man?
really when I go undercover.
Is there gay Jew nightclubs?
Yeah, there you go. You know, every time I come on the show with this guy, I like this guy. I became a fan of his the last
Yes,
time
Jim Jefferies.
we were on together.
Very funny
About
guy.
a year ago, we were on
These
together.
are
Every
just
time I
jokes.
do a film, I have to see Jim Jefferies in studio upstage me, but that's cool. I'm a big fan, Jim.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Hey, you
And
were
I saw your pic up in Times Square. You're performing somewhere there, right?
Yes,
Caroline.
Caroline's,
All
yeah.
weekend long.
That's. Hey, I'm a big fan, dude.
And what about
Congrats. Mazel tov.
Chicago? You doing Chicago? Is that what you were saying there?
I'm going to the Chicago Comedy Festival coming up
All right.
in
Well,
June.
So, yeah,
I know
yeah.
the CEO of the Chicago Comedy Festival, Just for Laughs, Andy Nolman, a very dear friend of mine. And when you
dear
go,
friend, I love
and,
that.
no,
Dear
we're
friend.
good people. I grew up with Andy, and I'll tell you something. When you go to Chicago,
Yeah.
Go visit my peeps. They own a restaurant called Jedi.
Yeah.
It will be the best grub you've ever had. Ask for Tom. Tell him His Highness sent you, and the meal's on the house.
I don't know. I'll be all right.
On the house.
I'll be all right. I'll be all right. Fucking rule. Hey, Ian. So
yes, Opie.
You infiltrated. How did you infiltrate?
Yeah.
Well, I've been
Charlie
living
Sheen
with
camp.
goddesses.
Did you wear your
undercover.
protective vest of blackjacks to get in?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I love this guy.
Peeking out from behind a castle made of...
Dude, look, you are just living vicariously through His Highness. When was the last time you got laid?
Dude, I was...
No, he just showed me a picture.
I mean, I don't even want to bring it up.
We fucked in the dressing room last night.
I know, you guys looked like it.
Oh, shit.
I see the stains.
As I said that me and Kurt fucked in the dressing room, he started wanking.
Infiltrate. Let's go.
Yeah, how did you infiltrate?
In this movie, first off, you will see Charlie's personal drug dealer on camera. How's that? And I give him a polygraph.
He fesses up to it?
Yeah. I give him a polygraph exam, and you're going to see the results of the exam. His personal madame, she's in the movie too. Everyone in his camp, again, I'm the leading guy in the world in undercover. Everyone knows that. I've written many books, many films. And, you know, as you see, I'm not undercover today, though. These are my beautiful goddesses.
No,
I'd like to introduce them to you, Anthony.
You are literally under the cover of the You are buried under a pile of these girls.
Yes. How much did you pay them to come with you today?
Oh, damn. What are you implying?
Seriously, your lines are getting old. You got His Highness here.
How much?
Show some respect.
All right,
Yeah.
All right,
sir.
I'm not saying they're hookers.
Jim, let me see Opie. He's got a nice punum. I can't see him.
Okay,
He's a good-looking guy, Opie.
There he is.
You know, who's better look? I want to ask you,
I reckon you paid him in shiny
who's better
objects.
looking? Who's better looking, Opie or Anthony?
Oh, please, of course. It's a Hall and Oates thing.
You're one on the left. You're wearing some pink Betty Boo underwear, and I can see because I have supervision.
Oh, shit. She's got pink underwear on?
Yeah, I was looking at that.
Betty Boo
underwear. Yeah. I was looking at that.
The black skin.
Yeah, the way she was sitting.
Really
voice
jumps out at you.
Really popped, yeah.
Ian, you didn't.
Brie Olsen, you never would have seen that.
No.
You didn't introduce us to your goddesses.
Yeah, let me introduce you to the
and
goddesses.
who are they and what's
all right, this
what
is
are they all
goddess
about?
number one.
I'm Giselle.
And what do you do, Giselle?
We're lovers, basically.
No.
That's all you do?
You make a living out of that, or?
It's enough for me to know for you guys to find out.
That's
We're trying to find out.
That's
now.
why we're asking a question.
Does His Highness treat you well?
He treats us very well. And, you know, listen, it's like early in the morning.
Look,
it's early in the morning. We were partying all night. You know what I mean? We're just
Coke?
like
Were you taking Coke last night? Were you on drugs?
No.
Then why are you so weak? What happened? Why wouldn't you do that?
No. We were partying, you know. We're just chill right now.
What kind of partying, though? Like,
yeah, what's that?
We were karaoke and we frolicked in the sheets. And
karaoke.
and frolicking.
And frolicking.
Yes.
Frolicking.
Yeah, that sounds fun. I like a little karaoke and some
let me
frolicking.
introduce you to goddess number two.
Karaoke.
Yeah.
Olivia.
Olivia.
Hi,
Olivia.
Olivia. What do you do with Ian? And be more specific than your friends.
I just be hot.
She's a LaToya Jackson lookalike.
Really? You think so?
No, come on. There's no comparison here. Look how natural she is. Take off the shades. Show them your beautiful.
She's hot. I mean, come on.
They're natural.
LaToya Jackson, man.
These girls are not hot. But
I'm only joking. I'm only joking.
Fred Flintstone wouldn't even fuck LaToya Jackson at this point. So, you know, really.
Wow, that's amazing.
You know, would you fuck LaToya? And I love LaToya. She's one of the nicest person I've never fucked.
I would, just to taste what Joe Jackson tastes like. I would like to lick up that power. Anyone can control that many kids. I would gargle Joe Jackson's cum just to be able to manage 5 black children properly.
By the way, we got on our screen here Ian in bed with our own Troy Kwan.
All right.
At his bed-in for his.
That was the bed-in.
For his Governator book. By the way, in your Governator. Oh, they're making out. How nice. Oh. Hey, Ian, in your Governator book, did you talk about how this marriage was a sham?
I predicted it, dude. I said within 1 year they'd split. There's a big story coming out tomorrow. I've had over 200 interview requests. I've only given one. It's coming out in the Daily Mail in the UK tomorrow. But I'll say this: I predicted it. They're calling me Hollywood's Nostradamus, whatever. I said they'd split within 1 year.
Who's they?
Who is called and who pronounces it?
The media.
Nostradamus.
It's the chick on his left said it once.
You guys, you know,
I think you might have predicted that.
you guys all are living vicariously this morning for His Highness.
Yeah, we're a little jealous.
And I was going to give Anthony a piece of the action after the show.
Oh, yeah.
The wrong
but if
color
he keeps
for
insulting me,
Can't get happy twice,
the
big guy.
best he's going to get is Sam Roberts right up the ass.
Yeah.
But the girls might not be Anthony's taste, is all I'm saying.
Well, I stick pretty much to white chicks, but the one on the right's pretty light.
Yeah, she's light.
Yeah.
You wouldn't take either of those?
Well,
you said that one of those girls are
He wouldn't
pretty
take
hot.
either of us because he's gay.
I think the question is, would we take him? I think it's the opposite. I don't know if we would take him. That's the opposite.
Yeah, that's okay.
Well, you would want one of them to take you, just a big meaty clitoris fucking you in the ass, Anthony.
Meaty clitoris fucking me in the ass. No, I don't think so.
That's got to be the name of my next band, Big Meaty Clitoris.
I'm a fucking
Olive wants to say something.
severe racist.
Go ahead, Olive.
Olive?
She does
Olive
she does have an olive complexion.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I zoned off. You guys are boring me.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, how can we bore you, but you hang out with Ian all
I
day?
didn't have to pay for.
Yeah, see?
At all.
Yeah, see, that's fucking the shit right there.
Living
vicariously.
Vicariously, this son of a bitch.
So, Ian, where'd you get these girls, though? Where would one get these girls?
We are living together. We've lived together for about... How long have we lived together now?
Like 8 months.
So,
all three of you live together.
We've known each other for a while.
Then who were the other girls that were on the phone with you last time?
I have backup goddesses.
Do you have do you have do you sleep in the same bed, or
Of course we sleep in the same bed.
do all the other men coming over to visit him? Does that bother you?
Nice.
Like, is there someone's cum shooting across that bed while you're sleeping? It looks like the Matrix.
The only cum shooting is...
No wonder this guy's just playing Caroline's. But no, really. The jokes are getting old, but I'm a big fan of Jim's.
Oh boy, this ain't gonna.
I want to cast Jim in my next film.
The jokes are getting old. These are all off the cuff.
That's all right.
But Jim, it's early in the morning because I know I know when you're at Caroline's, you slam it.
I do.
You're world class.
He's not slamming it today, though, huh?
No, he's a bit off.
It's just going to make him work
The
hard.
jokes are a bit stale.
Listen, we talked to Charlie Sheen's drug dealer in this movie.
Yeah, on the record.
On the record.
Okay. Did you meet him at the same projects you pick your women up at?
Exactly.
This ain't going to end well.
No, you didn't.
At least it's white.
Oh boy, this is
Anthony, come here a second, Anthony.
No, I'll stay here. I gotta stay here.
Don't get too close, Anthony.
I
You'll
gotta
catch something.
I gotta stay here.
Yeah, he's got.
I don't want to catch poverty.
We can't leave his host.
You know, you're going home today with your left hand.
I am. I'm going home to a house I paid
on your
for.
4-inch ruler.
Yeah.
And you're all that you're gonna be thinking of is His Highness fucking.
His Highness, what? End of the month. End of the month coming around, waiting for those checks to come in so you can pay the rent. You and your two roommates. What's the matter? The fucking TV Guide channel not paying the rent? Is it?
Yeah,
you got to pick up two roommates. Is that what the fucking deal is?
Anthony,
Ian Halperin?
you're so funny, Anthony. Let me tell you
Of course
something.
I am. I'm a fucking hoot.
Yeah, you're.
This is going to end ugly. Really ugly.
Oh my God.
Hey, those jokes are getting a bit stale.
Yeah.
I love frustration. I love Anthony. I wish him all the best. He's one of my idols too.
I got to ask you. First of all, these are different girls from the last batch you had. And is it true? Hold on. Is it true one of them asked you what your favorite food was outside the studio? Why would they ask that if you guys are all living together?
No, because we're going to another restaurant.
Because he's always eating my pussy, so I wouldn't know.
Oh.
Pretty much.
Looks like a wallet.
Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss.
So his favorite food's leather.
Oh, I just imagine constantly having to push his face.
I'm not going to let you guys insult these beautiful women
I'm not
here and myself.
insulting them.
They're highly educated.
Although
they have master's degrees.
Oh,
and they're on a different platform.
Master degrees.
Master degrees. Although I do like the Tootsie better than the Hutu. I'm just saying.
I was offended by that, and I'm Australian.
Well, one looks a little more Tootsie, and one looks Hutu.
You know, Anthony.
I don't even know what that means.
You should. Know your African cultures. Know your African cultures. African cultures. I know it. Fucking the peanut guy. I know it all. Fucking George Washington Carver, the peanut guy that ripped off our president's name. I know all that shit.
You're just jealous because you can't handle it.
Is that the first white president?
I don't think you can handle.
All right.
I don't think you can handle caramel. I think that's the problem.
What?
Caramel.
Believe
You
me,
can't handle caramel.
I could handle it.
Anthony, you couldn't even handle Jill Nicolini, His Highness's leftovers.
I handled
You
Jill
got
Nicolini.
into His Highness's leftovers.
Tell me you didn't answer.
leftovers.
I handled Jill Nicolini for an entire summer. My friend.
Yeah, but she had miles of His Highness cock in her when you got there.
Really?
Miles and miles of His Highness in there.
Oh boy.
Miles.
You know, every time you kissed her, you were kissing His Highness's cum.
Yeah, well, you were kissing about 18 islanders, so. I think we both.
And Charles Wang, the owner of the Islanders. That's a good point.
I think we all shot and scored.
Who got to Jill first, Garth Snow or His Highness?
I have no idea.
His Highness.
I don't know. We don't care.
I don't really look into the sexual history.
Garth Snow and the legendary radio host Anthony were doing His Highness's sloppy leftovers.
I'm sure after she had you, she washed herself with a Brillo pad.
I'm sure something.
Like it's steel wool, just trying to get the shame out of her.
Did she ever tell you about this dude?
Huh?
Anthony?
Did she ever
tell you about Ian?
No, I never heard about it. It was no, I didn't know him until after we were broken up anyway.
Right. That's right.
So he came to me and said, "Oh, you went out with Jill." So I wasn't able to ask her about him because I'd already cheated horribly on her.
There's no way in the world she was just going to bring him up.
No. Oh, let me tell you about this wonderful man I was with, Ian Halperin.
I know a bunch of I know a bunch of versions of Ian. Like I met a bunch of like.
Of course,
you know what I mean? Like Jewish hustler dudes that are like insecure and like
yeah.
You know, not like bad. Like I don't hate him, but like he's trying, right?
Right.
And there's always like I'm always curious these girls that like fuck with him. Like I just want to ask them about. It's almost like the girls are sweet almost. Like, but they're gonna get sick of this.
Oh yeah, this ain't gonna last long.
It don't matter what the hell.
Listening to his horse shit.
For a guy with a small dick and a small bank account, you sure have a fucking big mouth.
That's good. You gotta take that.
Now let me tell you something, dude. Let's compare bank accounts. Let's compare who got laid the most in the last month, and then let's talk. But until then, have you ever written #1 New York Times bestseller?
How do we do
movies all over the world?
How do we do that?
Ian, when I was 16,
yes, baby,
lost his virginity.
I tried to suck my own dick, and I got past the helmet, dude. That's a true story. I swear to God,
I believe you.
Congratulations.
I believe you. I'm looking at your shoes, and your dick is sticking out. But what are we trying to prove?
Well, why would they be sticking out of his shoes?
Well, something's hanging right in his pants.
He's got a really long dick.
Yeah, but they should be sticking out of his pants.
Yeah, I know.
Sticking out the bottom of his pants, sticking out of his shoes.
Means
That's like a
growing.
grotesque deformity.
Who has a hard on in here? Opie, are you hard yet?
No, I'm not.
Danny's got a hard on.
Danny's got a hard on because Danny likes to get
Opie's a married man with a kid. He's a great father, doting dad.
But I'm not dead. Danny, you like the booty? The ghetto booty?
Usually, but I haven't seen theirs, though.
Can we see your booties?
First of all, we're not
Or do we
ghetto.
have to pay like Ian?
First of all, we're not ghetto.
Is
So
that like an
let's get
iPod?
that straight. We're not ghetto.
What
No.
makes you? What makes you?
Can I see your booties?
What makes you not ghetto?
You guys are like
Master's
bar mitzvah
degrees.
boys
First
at a
of
strip
all,
club for the first time.
You can hear the way we speak.
What do you have?
Sound ghetto? Do you
What do you have a
ghetto?
master's degree?
Listen, you
I'm from another
tolerate this
country.
guy. That's kind of ghetto. To tolerate
No,
a dude
we're-
like this
He's not ghetto.
because he has a movie on the TV Guide channel. That's very ghetto.
TV Guide
One of the
channel.
girls has
That's
feathers
not-
out of her head like Mr. T. That's fairly ghetto.
That's a little ghetto. Yeah, you're all wearing the long feather earrings. They're making
But
a
not you
comeback,
look.
though.
You look great. But I'm just saying, just to be on this guy's lap
Right.
is ghetto. Like that's I gotta survive, so I'll have to deal with this for a little while.
Who said we need to survive?
There's no reason you would put up with this for free. I mean,
Right,
there's no
right. There's gotta be
I met
something.
him for 5
Yeah,
seconds.
we know that much.
I don't even
There's gotta
dislike
be
him.
something.
I don't even dislike him.
You've
But
got
5
so much
seconds
little
is a lot.
class. Well, what did you produce, dude? I've never even heard of you, Schlemiel, before. You know, seriously.
Now he's throwing fucking Yiddish out there. The black chicks love the Yiddish.
Who the fuck is this guy? This guy's got balls. You know, I'm about to clock him. I'm a martial arts expert. And if he opens his mouth, he's going to get clocked. I'll get him out,
sister.
But
Let me
you're not-
blow a
you
little
are not
schmutz
gonna-
in your face.
You are not going to insult my beautiful goddesses or me,
Enjoy that
dude.
schmutz.
You've done nothing with your life. You've got a bank account the size of Opie's penis.
First of all, we're
Oh,
both.
damn, the double insult.
What do you mean? I got got a small penis,
He
but don't make me pull it out.
Opie's the only one being nice to you. Why
Yeah,
are you
what the
going up
fuck,
to
Ian? I'm
Opie?
the only friend you got in this room right
I'm
now.
a fan of Opie.
And besides,
Opie's a mentor to me. I've always said that on my Twitter.
My penis is not
He's
looking
one of the
good.
most solid
You've never
guys
fucking
in radio.
tweeted about me. My penis isn't looking good right now because I'm on a lot of allergy medicine.
I know.
So it makes it a little soft and
I know.
sad looking.
Plus,
but in general, it's
That's
a
why
nice
we got to
piece I
get you
got.
some multivitamin, the wellness formula.
Listen, Ian, infiltrated.
Yes.
So how'd you infiltrate the fucking camp of Charlie
Look,
Sheen?
when you walk into Kentucky Fried Chicken, you don't ask
He
the
doesn't
colonel
answer
for the
anything.
recipe.
Well, you pick up girls
if
there?
I would tell you how, all you gotta do is watch the movie tonight.
Obviously.
Stop it, Johnny. You're being roasted. Wait for your fucking question. What the fuck?
Wow.
I've never seen someone zing someone so bad. You're still giving your answer.
Right. See, what he's suggesting is these girls came from Kentucky Fried Chicken. Ian. Just in case you missed it.
You gotta watch the film, and then it's gonna be the best film you've ever seen.
See, he's not going to give details.
Better than The Wizard of Oz, better than The Godfather.
Jeez, Ian Halperin never gives details on these movies. He's constantly making us wait.
Because then I'll have all you guys going undercover and stealing my work. I'm not going to tell you how I do it.
Which documentary was the one that came out before this one? Which one did you do?
The Michael Jackson film.
Yeah, I saw Michael Jackson.
Played in 100 countries.
Yeah, it was decent.
I mean, if it's good,
I
I'll
gotta
watch
give
it.
it to him. It was, that one was decent. It had great
This one's
subject
better,
matter.
Anthony. This one's better.
Is it better?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, this is the best one.
Do you get to talk to Charlie?
You'll see tonight.
Can you
in the
imagine the
No.
two of them? The two of them talking at each other? Like,
No.
I'll say this about Charlie. Charlie's the smartest guy in Hollywood I've ever met.
Really?
He's the most clever.
Leaving a
The
great,
wittiest. I want a photo with
highest-paying job
Anthony with Opie in here
highest
too.
paying job in Hollywood, and he leaves, and he's the smartest guy ever.
And he's doing a live show that allegedly sucks balls.
You only wish you'd be with Live
Where does this
Nation
cleverness
with
come
thousands
from?
of people screaming. Come on, Charlie Sheen's number one.
screaming for their money back
fuck
because they were robbed.
AEG, they're worse. They ripped off
They
Michael
listen to
Jackson.
his stupid poems like he was fucking Colonel Kurtz.
Yeah.
And his dad has to hack him up
you
now.
guys all wish you'd have the. See, you guys all wish you'd have the pussy, the bank account, and the charisma of Charlie Sheen. With all due respect.
I don't have achievements to four guys who aren't. We're not
There's
living
so
in
much
the street,
testosterone
mate.
How do you
this
think I
room
got
over
on this
there. That's
show,
why I'm
Ian?
sitting here.
Yeah, right? What do you
So
think?
I have no achievements. We're on the same fucking show. How do you think that happens?
Yeah, but-
With your amazing
I like that
achievements
making
and my
out now
no
again.
achievements.
But you haven't got ghetto whores on your lap.
Ian just leans over and starts
Wait,
making out.
First we're ghetto, now we're whores now, right?
Oh, shit. I didn't even, you know what? I didn't even notice he said that. I was like, oh, yeah.
Looks like a whore.
You're not-
and smells
you're not
like a
invited.
whore.
Well, I'm looking at one right now, so I guess there's no room.
You are not invited to
Never
the
said
wedding,
whores. I
Jim.
think they're very hot. these girls.
I'm not
Someone in here who's not gay. We're taking
That's a
another
shame.
We're having
fried chicken for
we're
a
having a
while.
traditional Jewish wedding, and no one's invited here except Sam Roberts.
Better not be a buff. I assume one of your mums will eat it all.
Opie's going to give
You're
me
not
away.
having a
He's
traditional
invited to.
Jewish wedding. Your mother will kill herself.
All right. Stop it.
Ian, what's your Twitter?
What are you going to get yarmulkes with weaves in them?
Twitter.com/Ian Undercover.
Hey, motherfucker.
Ian Undercover's going to hang whitefish in the windows and
Damn. I'm not saying they're not beautiful,
listen,
Ian.
yeah, I
would
don't think
never.
they're-
They are. They're
Ghetto, I'm
beautiful
saying
girls.
it's-
I'm tweeting a picture of Ian and the bitches right
Ian
now.
and his other bitches.
Ian under.
Look,
We'll take that as a
stand by what I said.
compliment.
You
And-
come in, you sit on a guy's lap and a thing. What am I? I'm just,
You're just
You're just
We're
what?
having fun.
You're calling it as you say it.
We're having fun. You don't know about fun.
I'm having fun
Oh,
as
shit.
Why are you
well.
so stiff? What are you saying?
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
man.
Listen, it's not. Listen, it's
I
not
have-
stiffness.
I have
What I'm
not
saying
been
is,
stiff since
You
I
you
know
probably
he gets on your
Fun.
nerves, and you can't say he doesn't. That
Yeah.
dude gets on your nerves. There's no way he doesn't.
Oh, dude.
Be more like Ian.
dude,
Don't be
we-
stiff.
Okay, here's the deal. I've heard enough of this douche.
I believe his bank
I've heard
account is
enough
much.
of this.
I believe it's very
I've heard
big.
enough
I
of
believe
this
you 100%, dude.
Until you write a #1 New York Times bestseller, I can't talk to this guy again. Or until you produce a hit movie. You know,
you do it.
it's like telling
all I have to do
you're
is
the
have
DJ.
fucking skill sets, fuckface.
You know, let me tell you
You know what I
something.
mean? Like,
This
you
guy-
can't do stand-up comedy, you fucking prick.
Let's
Look at
settle this.
someone
Let's settle
and go,
this in the
"Till
ring."
you do a best-selling thing.
Okay, let's settle
Your
this in the
life's a
ring,
fucking
fist style, the
sham.
old way.
You're
How's that?
nothing. You're a
some style.
homosexual covering up your life.
You're so funny. Your jokes are so old.
Fucking laugh.
You know what? Your jokes are so stale, Jim.
How are they stale?
Stale, dude. You've been doing the same jokes for 20 years, man.
What?
You're not doing
I've been
any
in comics
original
for
material.
10 years.
And you just said how
And
funny
you're
it
so
was.
fucking frustrated.
I tweeted
You
the-
have your hand on your cock right
I
now.
tweeted
Is
the
that-
picture, so if you want to see what these bros look like.
The girls are
Hey, when are you going to
attractive.
break
They're
out the
not that
karate,
ugly.
Ian?
Girls are
As
attractive.
opposed to Ian, whose books are like fucking Mad Libs. All you do is put another celebrity's name in, the drug dealer, the fucking thing. It's the same fucking book. You must just punch up book 1 on fucking Word and just punch in the various celebrity names.
You got it.
Is that pretty much
just
your
realized
formula?
the secret of his
Here I
highness.
am. I'm deep undercover in Charlie Sheen's compound. What? Are you really?
Yeah.
So how did you get in?
He shot
I'm not going to reveal the tricks of the trade.
The tricks of the
But I got
trade.
in.
Reveal
I got in and
reveal the
literally-
tricks on your lap.
Literally got it.
Who's turning tricks for trade?
What do they have masters in? I want to know.
Yeah, what are your masters in, girls?
Yeah, what do you?
Where did you go to school, and what are your masters in?
They're not going to tell you where they went to school, but tell
No,
them.
we're not gonna.
What? What's
We're-
so secretive
we're
about
smart.
that?
Just know
You
that
have
we're
not-
smart.
I'm not denying it.
Listen,
I
we're
just-
smart, right?
just wanna know what you're
When you want to
mastering.
know about the movie, you'll
Listen,
see it.
anyone
When you want
Anyone
to know
who's
about
got
the
a
movie, you'll see
degree
it.
would always bring it up. No one would keep
Right,
that a
right.
secret.
Why is that a
would
secret?
you
Why would that
keep
be a
what you
secret?
have a
This is
degree?
this is we're chilling,
Because you
man.
don't
By
have
the way,
one.
honestly,
Yes,
no,
I don't have a
no
degree,
black
yes.
female that had a master's degree would not immediately snap into telling
Really?
you
Exactly.
the degree where she got it from.
Yeah.
The second you said that ghetto thing, she'll go, just for your information, I got a degree in something. That would have.
That shows you that I don't have to prove anything.
Hold on, that's racist, dude. Dude, that's bigotry.
Listen,
Well, let me tell you
Seriously,
let me tell you
No,
something.
seriously, dude.
Those
the
three
truth.
minds are a terrible thing to waste.
No, no. I'm going to have to call Al Sharpton. Al Sharpton, who I love. I'm going to the race ride police, Al Sharpton, to boycott this douche, because that's racist.
Damn!
Why is that racist?
Stop.
Maybe
And I'm
I've
touched
just
with
been
that.
playing the
around.
race card.
I love Al.
I might just
Yeah.
know a lot of people.
No, dude.
It could
You
be
can't
that.
insult people like
I am.
that.
I'm not
That's
insulting them.
racist.
What
That's
I'm saying
racist.
is,
That's racist,
they
dude.
are.
Dude, racism's like cancer. You don't know when you have it.
Oh shit! I wish I had cancer now. I wish to God that I had cancer.
I wish you had cancer too.
Right this second.
If there's one person who's not worthy of breathing on this planet this morning, I'm looking right at him right now.
I don't want to breathe.
And I don't wish
on
bad
the-
on anyone, dude.
Don't look to your right.
But seriously, I wish you had testicular cancer this morning.
I woke up with a bad case of the cancer just the other day. I knew I had it right away. I was saying the N-word left, right, and center.
All right, we want to do a meditation here for a second. 'Cause
What?
This is getting a bit crazy.
Radio meditation. That's
Olive, come here a second.
great.
Hey, that's
Olive.
crazy. I wouldn't. That's racist.
Oh, look, they're
and all.
kissing.
Oh,
Look at this.
They're calling your goddesses the grossesses.
No, we get home.
Oh, no.
They only wish. Everyone's sitting at home right now or
When
in their
your heart
cars,
is-
looking out the window, one hand on the wheel, one hand on their cock, thinking of the
When you
goddesses.
wrote
And
a
that's
New York
right.
So
Times,
do all three of you fuck at once?
Oh, yeah, good question.
What other way would there be?
So can you?
Frolic, I just told
So
you.
can you two girls start making out for us in front of the Jew?
We don't know. You know why? No, we're not going to do that.
I actually thought.
You know why? Because that's what you want. Like,
I
I knew you were going to say that.
I actually thought he would fuck her while you made the pancakes.
Well, I made the pancakes.
Hey, Al Sharpton's coming.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
That's racist, dude.
Thank
I
you.
don't want to have
It is
to.
racist.
Can I tell you something?
Yes, you're right.
It's
It's
racist, dude.
racist.
And I'm
believe we gotta
glad that
explain that
Anthony
to the-
brought some
the world of
racism
bastards.
perspective.
That's the problem with this show. When you go,
terribly
when you go,
racist.
We
when you
do.
go to the courthouse looking for justice in Anthony's eyes, you see just us.
No, I think Justice
wow.
is another
That was
one of
deep.
his chicks.
Come on.
Picking her up later in Harlem.
Justice and hope are coming.
You only wish you
Hey.
live half the way these women live.
I don't mind.
You know, what
I don't
type of
doubt it. I
tenement?
just want to
What type of tenement do you douches live in?
The girls won't kiss
One
each
owned by
other
a guy
because
like
they
you,
hardly
let's
know
put it
each
that
other
way.
because the three of you don't live together.
A slumlord like you.
One owned by a guy that
I
sounds
think I'm
very
going to
much
take
like
it to
you
the
and has a
streets.
very similar name.
I am going to take it to the streets with these two. I'll take them on together. These two
Take him to the
douches.
streets. What were you
Yeah, we're
found
going to take it. We're going to do it old style, schoolyard style. Let's settle it all outside.
Holy shit. Huh. Where did you girls go to school? That's all I want to know. Like, what?
Hunter College.
All right, Hunter. Okay, where'd you go?
I'm not gonna say.
You're not gonna say?
You have not got a degree.
Don't you deserve
I
better
don't
than
have to
this?
prove it. That's what. See, the thing about it is you'll need proof of everything. Let me tell you something. I don't have to prove anything. I'm a hot chick. I got the highness.
That attitude
let me
is
tell you
destroying
something.
America.
No, listen.
I don't
No.
have to prove anything. I'm a hot chick.
What do I have to prove? Like,
You don't have to. It's not a thing of proof. It's just
I went to school
conversation.
in
What she bought me for my anniversary.
It's conversation.
Look what she bought me for my anniversary.
What you have? Can I tell you what you're here to prove? You're here to prove that he's not gay. Basically, that's literally what you have to prove.
You're not hookers. Why? Because you want my cock in your mouth. It ain't gonna happen.
No one can do that.
It ain't gonna happen.
If we were hookers, you wouldn't be able to afford us. So.
Oh shit!
Go eat it that way.
First of all, she's absolutely right. Number one.
Not for all of us.
I would never pay that much money.
I could afford the bring out I just couldn't afford the medical bills.
Comedy, you get all that stuff for free. Like,
Hold on.
I want to pay homage to my idol, Greg Opie Anthony Hughes. I want to pay homage to
You can't afford medication for something you've already got, man.
I just want to say, Opie, I got to say one thing. You're in a different class than everyone else here.
Yeah, of course
I respect you. I love you. I think you're a world-class talent.
that divide and conquer is not going to work. So.
Anthony, no, I'm not trying to kiss your butt.
Ian Halperin,
and I still love you too, Anthony.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Love you. Love you.
But you don't like these,
Your Highness.
you don't
Not
like these two guys?
You know what? I'm a big fan of Jim. I recommend anyone to see a show. The other guy I've never even heard of. He's going to get to know me very well when we step outside. I'm a martial arts expert. And then we'll see. I want Sam Langer to put it on YouTube. Because nobody comes in here and be racist to my women.
I'm raising my hand.
Are special.
And also, Jim.
Jim's a world-class entertainer.
They aren't ghetto.
You make racist comments.
Hold on.
Anyone, you're going to have 6 brothers outside shoving their cock up your ass and Shaq style. You know the way Shaq used to go to Shaq?
He was
Don't fuck with the brothers, man. Yes, dear.
Jesus, hold on. I got a question.
Hold the phone.
Could you show us one karate move? Because none of us believe you got karate shit.
Up. Oh, you don't believe that? Let's step outside. I don't want to go on you, Anthony.
Oh, my God.
Everybody
You want to step outside,
to prove.
Am I going to have to punch through his vest of Africans? You should have one girl draped.
3 martial art black belts.
I like how the thing was, it was not these black guys are going to beat you up. In his brain, it went to straight to, and they're going to be coming on you, and they're all going to be around you, and they're going to have muscles rippling. And they're going to hold you down, and you won't know what's going on.
What's going to happen outside?
Why, first of all, why is the hostility at me? I was the
You
least.
made racist comments. Racist comments, dude.
Attacking these girls.
Come on,
Racist.
Kurt, I'm going to draw
I
a line.
did attack him.
You were pretty
And he's mad about
racist,
that.
Kurt.
Kurt, you took it a little too far.
I was doing it with humor, Kurt.
All right, Kurt. All right,
doing it
come
on
here, Kurt. Let's get some makeup. You're a good guy.
All right, well, but my headphones. We will.
Give me 5. Give me 5.
I'll give you AirPods.
We're friends now.
They're all hooked
Listen,
up.
I never had anything against you.
That's not the reason
You
he's
got
holding
very
his
upset
fist
at
out,
me.
Kurt.
Look, I got to protect my goddesses. I'm a
want me to
big
slowly back on
proponent
today?
of African American culture.
Are you?
And anyone.
Are they African American or African Canadian?
Oh, that's a good question.
I have British goddesses, I have U.S. goddesses, and I also have Chinese goddesses.
What's the name of your British goddess?
This is my American
What are
version.
all these girls the goddess of, by the way? What is that?
What's the name?
I didn't know if you are. It's a viable question because he's a Canadian.
What's the name of your
I'm not
British
Canadian.
goddess?
I'm a New Yorker.
Okay. New Yorker.
I'm a New Yorker. So there you go. I gave you something.
From Georgia.
Georgia!
Oh.
So what's the name of your British goddesses?
Lana
Your mom.
and Christina. And they were on the show last time.
Your mom. I'm from Australia. Well done with that degree, sweetheart. Only the longest 2 points on
You want me
earth.
to play some? That is funny. That's a good one, Jim. Now you're getting it, baby.
Oh my God!
Now he's not so stale anymore. See, as time goes on, he gets harder.
People are begging for a karate move. You got to show one because none of us are believing it.
I'm non-violent until it gets violent.
Oh shit!
What? You were
You don't
just
start it, but you
threatening me.
finish it.
No, that's outside.
You were
bro.
just threatening. He was threatening
Within the
outside, taking it to street level. What does that entail?
in his
Do you
studio now,
square
never
off?
mind.
Do you square off downstairs in the sidewalk and just start duking it out? What do you do? What's your fucking move to get into a fight?
But I have 3 black belts. Because when you do what I do, you got to know how to handle yourself.
2 of them are sitting next to you right now.
predictable. I knew you were going to say that.
Two of them are cut out of the skin of your ex-girlfriend.
I think I'm getting to like Kurt better now. He's more of a man.
Oh, really?
Are you circumcised, Kurt?
Yeah.
All right, then I'll get you some Jewish goddesses.
You want to see Troy naked again, Ian?
Listen, I was not
Troy's
trying
a good
to
man.
destroy you.
Troy's one of the best DJs in New York.
Do you want to see him naked again? Because you guys like spending time
Troy
with
is
Brad.
good people. He's a
Troy?
straight arrow, just like Opie.
Would Troy like to get naked for Ian again?
I don't know. I don't know what Troy. I don't know what Troy.
Now, I want to tell everyone, all kidding aside, I want to thank Opie and Anthony for having me here today.
Oh, thank
you,
you,
The movie's
Ian.
on TV Guide channel tonight.
Tonight, what time?
10 o'clock and 9 p.m. Central Time.
Yeah.
And I ain't going to disappoint tonight, bro. This is a major league movie.
Yeah.
Major league. Charlie. You know, Charlie took batting practice the other day at Dodger Stadium, and he hit one out.
Really?
He's a great ball player.
There you go.
He could be hitting better than Posada's hitting right now in the Yankees.
But he was a
You know what's
pitcher
with
in Major
Posada?
League.
I think we got to get rid of him. The guy's just.
He's clutch. Come on.
Yeah, you still want him on the team?
Yeah,
The current catcher. Check this out, Anthony.
Yeah.
The current catcher. I'm good friends with his father, Russell Martin Sr. He's a world-class sax player. He played in the Metros in Montreal. That's how he supported Russell Martin become a ball player.
Oh, you're Canadian, dude.
Yes, I am.
Oh, yeah.
I even attacked you. You know how
That's okay. You're never playing the Just for
Isn't that
Laughs
a nickname
Festival
for black
again.
people, too?
You're black.
Now it all makes sense, right?
Oh,
it's all
man.
coming together now.
He's living the Canadian
Have you ever
dream right
fucked
now of coming to America and doing this.
Here we go.
So you're a douchebag, eh?
Especially the Canadian Jewish dream, dude.
Dude, have you ever fucked a French Canadian chick?
I have, yes.
No,
I know
never
Jim
have.
has.
Oh, actually, you know what? I was in Ottawa. We got French Canadian whores from like next door.
My
Montreal.
French Canadian girl is one of the loves of my life, and she married. I adore her.
That's better than mine.
Yeah.
I was doing coke. I was at this comedy club.
Oh no, I only met her once. I was doing coke as well.
Did you ever try to get blow in Canada in like Ottawa or something?
Fantastic. The coke in Canada, fantastic.
Well, these people got it from me, but none of them did. I just assumed they were going to hang out with me. The people who worked at the club. They go, "Oh, we don't do that." They just were nice and got me blow.
Wow.
So I'm just by myself.
Yeah.
And
Very
some
nice.
weirdo guy that played like Canadian football in Toronto was like, "I'll do coke with you, eh?"
Oh, yeah.
So we're just hanging out alone in this like really shitty penthouse, like a Canadian idea of a penthouse. and he
just a moose head.
Yeah, it's just like
and an easy boy chair.
Dude, I'm on the fold-out bed. The other comics in the bedroom. I'm with this weirdo, and he goes, "Let's get some whores, eh?" I'm like, "All right," and I'm all cooked out.
Jesus.
So whores show
Trusting
up.
lad.
There's two of them, right? One of them, like both like African, like pretty hot, right? One of them is really hot, and he jumps on that one immediately. The other one is a little bit heavier, okay, but not bad. But,
She was fat. She was fat.
looks a lot like my sister. Let's put it this.
Oh, no.
The heaviness is not an issue.
Oh, I like
almost
your sister.
exactly
I looked her
like
up
my
on
sister.
Facebook. She's lovely.
Oh, that's, looks like
So,
your sister. No,
You look
I
like a
had-
guy who fucks your sister.
Well, I couldn't. Honestly, I don't think I could. Well, I'm all
I think
coked
you
up.
have.
Let me finish the story.
No, just tell me. Have you ever fucked your sister?
Holy shit.
Let him finish his story, ADD.
No, honestly, God, this story is not even like to glorify me, and a dude's trying to down me in the middle of a story of how I'm a piece of shit. I'm in the middle of a story of how I'm not above
how
anyone.
you're a piece of shit.
And he's got to, like, you don't have to knock me down a peg, dude. It's
No, but
like
I can tell
literally
by
not
your body
necessary.
language that you fucked your sister.
Oh my God.
All right, long story short, I fucked my
two
sister.
Just admit you fucked your sister, and then I'll move on.
That was cute. That was cute.
I don't even know how I'm dragging this out. I fucked my sister. Coke is a terrible drug. Holy shit. I called her goddess several times afterwards.
Ah, there you go. As long as you did that.
Why is it everybody just pays a whore and calls them a goddess
we
now?
have-
Like
we have
that's,
something in
That's what you
common.
got to do.
you're a god. Like, is that how you fool girls into? You know, like when you see these people that love pimps, like guys that everybody
Right.
thinks pimps, they're fucking slave owners.
Right.
Like, is that all they had to do in the South was dress up in a fucking Pollock outfit and have a giant
You look
cup
like a guy who
and make the
dreams every
fucking slaves
night.
call him daddy and then be cool? Is that it? And then Don,
Holy
that
shit.
piece of shit Don Juan, that guy's a slave owner.
That's right on the
And
money.
this guy's an aspiring slave owner from fucking Canada.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
really
you know
are.
what? You know what, dude? I love you.
Are we gonna
you're
fight
funny,
again?
but I think it's time Shaq gives it out to you from behind. That's what you need.
And
That's
why
what's
do you
going to
want
calm you down.
I tell you what.
His fantasies are all these men
No,
fucking
Shaq's a
you.
good friend.
Do the
I live in the
fans
same
hate
building
him?
as
Hate
Shaq's
this guy,
ex,
or is
Shawnee.
he-
She's
they
nice.
hate him, right? They
Yeah.
hate him.
Hey,
Oh,
you
the fans hate him.
remember
fans hate
Troy,
him.
Ian?
Troy's a man. I want everyone to check out Troy. Tuesday nights in Manhattan. He's a world-class DJ and a world-class person.
Yeah. Wow.
He's an artist. Troy, do we jive, man?
Yeah, Ian's the man.
You guys make
Have you guys made out?
people?
Troy, come here a second.
He's a man.
I got to compliment Troy.
What an endorsement, Troy.
What do you think of my goddesses, Troy?
They're gorgeous.
See?
Listen, I've known Troy for 5 seconds and he already sucks balls. Suck it up to that guy.
Why are you sucking up to Ian?
Holy shit.
No one sucks up to Ian.
When Ian started coming in, I didn't like him, and he
Unless he
completely changed
changed
me.
Listen, I didn't know he was Canadian, number one, so it takes a lot of the edge off.
Right.
Because that's really, you don't realize that Canadians are, they're very sensitive and shit. And this is like, I wouldn't even attack his fucking ego, dude. Like
Tell that to Jim
I wouldn't even
Carrey,
done that.
Martin Sheen, John Candy,
And they
Wayne
all do the
Gretzky.
speech, dude. The speech of the famous Canadians.
I love it when you go, what have you contributed to society? And they just bang on about maple syrup. Like, just, maple syrup.
Have you ever put Canadian maple syrup on your girlfriend's little pussy?
No,
because it's the way to go. I know, Anthony, you've ever done that?
Now, why would I do that?
I'm going to send you pure maple syrup.
Sugary infection for that.
I don't want a sugary infection on
Dude, you don't pour things on these girls, do you, dude?
We do everything.
I get girls that don't need confectionaries on their pussies.
Right.
They taste good naturally.
Because we think pussy tastes good without putting shit on
that's
it.
because you're boring,
Whatever you
man.
have to do to make the pussy taste good because you don't
That's
like
boring.
it.
You're doing the same thing every night. That's why when your girlfriend's fucking you, Anthony, she's closing her eyes and thinking of His Highness.
Oh, really?
Absolutely.
Is that it?
Or in your case, absolutely.
I would
go in Ian. Oh boy.
I could think of 10,000 other people they would probably
Let me
think of
ask the
before you.
callers, who would they fuck, His Highness or Anthony? Get them on the line.
Get him on the line.
Let's take a poll. Let's
Get
take a
him on
poll.
the line. They're all men on the
All
line.
men,
so.
they'll go for Anthony.
Hi, this is Brian from Minneapolis.
Yeah.
All right, if Ian could shut up for a second.
I love Anthony.
Did she really believe that?
I'm going to take Anthony to Scandinavia with me.
All right, here's
on the host.
Hold on, Ian. You want to talk to some callers? Mark in Indiana. Mark.
Ian, man, you got these women sitting on your lap. You're a true pimp, dude.
Hey, dude, you know, that's the nicest thing you've ever told me, Mark, and I'll tell you one thing right now. I know you're unemployed, broke, and living vicariously through His Highness, but anytime you're in Manhattan, dude, come look me up, and we'll go out for coffee with the goddesses.
If you want to meet the girls,
you're a
just walk
straight
around the
hour,
street,
Mark.
you'll find them.
You'll find us kicking his ass.
Hold on.
You didn't.
Oh my God. I hope you appreciate
Mark, you want me
the
to hear me
racist things I didn't say.
Somebody hold my gold.
I just want to profess my love to my goddesses live.
Wait, Mark has something else for you.
Hold on, just let me. I love you both so dearly, and you make every second one.
He actually meant to say, "I love you both. You're very dear."
Look, they can't even look. They can't even look in his eyes.
No.
They look down because it's uncomfortable for them to. Mark.
I got something for the goddesses.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, ladies. So you got your master's degrees, right? That's amazing. And you're using them how? By sitting on some douchebag's lap?
Oh, man, he's calling you out.
Do is be hot.
It's called having fun again.
Fucking work like you.
It's called having fun.
A job.
Just because you have a master's doesn't mean you have to be a stiff. It's called having fun.
Having a master's means you probably won't be making a job or money, so they should do this. Like,
I'm going to talk to you like you're real people for a second. You're saying
this is the best you can do getting a master's, just so everyone knows.
Yeah, that's the best you can do these days in this economy.
Honestly,
all you have to do is be hot.
2012, class of 2012. Mine's still in progress. Okay, thank you.
Let's say for a second that you are hot, and you're saying all that you have to do is hot. You're not going to be hot forever. So what's after?
We have a master's. We don't need to be hot forever. Duh. This is for fun.
I'll tell you, it doesn't matter.
We don't need it. We have masters right now. Like,
it doesn't
now
matter
we're having
how good
fun.
your degree is, sweetheart. Once you're 40, you're on the fucking pile if you haven't already joined the workforce.
Who said we didn't work? Who said that?
You're working right now.
Yeah, you're on the clock right now.
When they were 40.
Yeah, dude.
They look like they'd hold up pretty good by 40.
See,
how many kids am I supporting?
Well,
we
will have babies together.
5 of them are already dead from crack.
Jesus. Again, why was I attacked as the racist of this show?
I didn't say anything about color. I just said that the girls look like crack.
I didn't say anything about color.
Jim, when was the last time you blocked?
Got to come to race.
When was the last time you banged some hot chocolate?
Me yesterday, and then the day before that.
Yeah, I believe you.
In his mind.
Me?
No.
He had some proof.
You look like a guy who doesn't lie.
Test, and I'd like to keep it that way.
Yeah.
Mine was Haitian. Is that true?
You're not the only oil derrick in this
you
place.
You can't even get homeless from the Congo, Jim.
Oh,
you know,
shit.
Apparently you can.
In the Congo, you rape.
You know, Jim would be the only guy going to the Congo and going home with a hand on his dick at night.
Jesus.
I don't want to.
You want to come to Congo with me, Jim?
Is Congo a nightclub?
I think he's talking about a horribly impoverished, war-torn country where everyone's raped and everyone has AIDS.
I've got gigs tonight. If it's a nightclub,
well, you know what? I think they call them goddesses while they do it, so it's cool.
Yeah, they're goddesses over there as they're cutting their clit off with a fucking garden weasel.
By the way, I just want
to... Like anyone could have said scissors and you would with a rusty machete would have been enough for me.
But a garden weasel. They do over there in the Congo.
It's the fucking cap from the sacred Coca-Cola bottle from the Gods Must Be Crazy in a rock.
Yes. Yeah, that's all right. That's surgical equipment over there.
Yes, Ian.
No, I don't want to go to the Congo.
I just want to thank you again for a beautiful morning.
And I want to thank you, because you know what? It was nice looking up that girl's skirt this whole time.
Really was.
It might have been for you. I was closer. The smell's been horrific.
Then maybe you should close your mouth.
Holy shit, that's hilarious.
Not busting that stereotype now, are you?
Oh, Ian.
Ian, do their pussy smell?
No, they're diamonds, man.
Yeah?
They're beautiful.
Yeah.
You know,
Actually, one of them's
they've
got a
got the
diamond in it
nicest
too.
snatches you can imagine. They're like silk. And I'll say one thing about both of them, and I'll give me a little kiss here, baby.
Oh, look at
Can I say a lot of those pussy rumors depend on diet?
I just got to say, these women are just angels. They're goddesses.
It looks so natural when you guys kiss.
Smells all right.
It looks so natural and comfortable when you guys are kissing.
We are in love.
Like something out of a romance.
Why don't you kiss him with your tongue?
Look what she bought me. Look what she bought me for my birthday.
What?
Oh, really?
It's a big watch that I assume you'll lose up one of them.
That's great. Would you get that when the John was sleeping?
You got it. You got it.
That's how they make their money, selling jewelry off wrists.
Oh my God! How much of that came out of Charlie Sheen's
I think
home?
it's time. I was only going to get Shaq to give it to Kurt, but I think I'm going to get Shaq to give it to behind to Anthony. You know, Opie's immune. Opie's cool.
Why are you
people.
so obsessed with gay sex, Ian? It's weird.
They're obsessed with gay sex.
No, you're obsessed with gay sex.
They're obsessed with
You're a
gay
little
sex.
obsessed.
Come on, so kiss these girls with tongue. Like, give them a real passionate kiss.
Why don't you have to prove? Because we're
kissing
pecks,
him
we're
like-
pecking. We're not doing the real thing.
Don't prove it to me. Prove it to him, so he doesn't have to act this way.
You're kissing like your brother and
He can
sister.
stop being
Jim,
this
you're
way if you
perfect
prove
for
that you
radio.
love him
Kissing your
now.
sister like
You're
that, I have
perfect
some
for radio,
concerns.
dude.
You gotta do
But
the
that's
I
why
have
you
a
think
look
I'm
for
gonna.
radio?
Yeah, you got a radio look, dude.
Okay.
Ian, do you have a boner right now?
You want to feel it?
You don't like this girl with the
I don't know.
I'll feel it.
Troy
Yeah.
will. Jim Jefferies will.
Go feel it. If you got one, come on. If you got
Come on
one.
over.
Got two girls thing. I will put my hand on your crotch.
Get up,
if you
Jim
have a
Jeffries.
boner.
Get up.
You don't
Get
have
up.
a boner.
You ain't going to
Get
touch
up.
His Highness's crotch.
I will do the
just
same.
asked.
You're gonna get it from Shaq. I'm gonna get my
We'll
friend
put our hands
Shaquille
on your
O'Neal to give it
boner
to you
like
from
Wonder
behind
Twins
before we
right
go on
now.
stage.
Everyone's getting fucked in the ass by Shaquille.
Yeah, you
for
gotta
some
get
reason.
Shaq can give it to you. He used to give it to
I'm
Shawnee.
saying that these
I see
girls
Shawnee at
can't
my pool.
give you an
Shawnee
erection.
lives in my building.
Clutch. I fuck you in the ass.
Jim, get up and feel his boner.
He ain't gonna
These
touch me,
girls
dude.
can't give him an erection.
You know?
No.
No, I don't think
No
you get, I don't
way
think
in
you
the
get an
world.
erection.
Or anyone with tits. It's not going to happen for
Oh,
him.
yeah. You know,
How do you girls know when the time is up?
That's why they gave Ian the big watch. So they can see the hands from anywhere.
It can't be after he comes. You'll be living with him for the rest of your life.
man, these guys are all going home alone with their hands on their small
that's
breasts.
it.
Tell them what we're going to do the rest of the day. Hold on. She's going to tell you what we're going to do the rest of the day.
Oh, great.
This is how His Highness is lived.
They're not trannies, right? Because people are asking.
We're gonna watch I Love Lucy and we're gonna frolic in the bed. And
I
we're
love
gonna ice
Lucy.
cream.
I'm amazed you haven't taken you a
We like
lavish
old
Broadway
stuff.
musical.
We like old
That's
stuff.
right. Black and white on the bed and the TV.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like,
Yeah, frolic. Look it up in the
We're
dictionary.
going to go back and watch
shows.
My Fair Lady as he cries the show tunes.
old Jewish guy accents.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Why don't you
Old
watch
Garment
Birth of a
District
Nation
accents.
and fuck her from behind?
Whilst yelling retribution.
Would you fuck Lucy? Lucy looks a bit
Lucy's
like Opie.
dead.
Oh, Lucy looks like Opie. Where the fuck did he come out with that?
Seriously, I've never seen them together.
That was just dumb.
Lucy came back as Opie.
Jesus Christ.
That was just dumb.
God.
Yeah, no, I don't.
That wasn't funny.
That wasn't. Yeah, it's not
wow.
No, it's not good.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Some of these listeners are even worse than I am.
Well,
by
they
the
want to
way.
know if they're trannies. I just want to get.
No, they're not
Look
trannies.
at the Adam's apple. Look at the Adam's apple on
Someone's
them. Do they look like trannies?
someone's actually asking if Ian has to paint his dick yellow before they'll suck it.
What does that mean?
It's a horribly racist joke.
Oh, I thought it was like when you send I thought it was like when you send a canary into a cave to see if they'll die.
That makes no sense.
Yeah, what does that mean?
You know what?
I get the canary thing. That's great. But what is the?
I was going to take
more abstract.
I was going to take Jim and Kurt to the final taping of Oprah, which I'm attending at the United Center, but they're losing their appeal.
That was a banana joke. I didn't know.
Why would I want to go to the final recording of Oprah?
Because you've never been on the show, dude, and scientists can get you on the show, and people will finally hear of you, except for 10 douches outside Caroline's.
So let's just review your dream life that you lead.
Yeah. Jim's cool.
Of watching
I
a
take it back.
shitty
Jim's
sitcom
cool.
I never enjoyed.
Jim's got a legion of fans.
Followed by something called Frolicking, which is probably you just showing them shit you bought them.
Oprah's hot.
Followed by going on another show I never gave a shit about. Like I don't envy any part of your life, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, not one part of this
I know,
looks
that's
fine.
because you like being broke, you like living in a
Honest to God,
shack,
my life is awesome.
and you like to have your hand on your dick and try to suck it every night. That's a good life. And you're collecting Social Security while you're working under the table at Caroline's.
I successfully suck my own dick.
I like how he goes, you like to have your hand on your dick.
And I also love that.
Who doesn't like that?
I woke up for the show.
You're a guy with small hands, small
I bet
feet.
you other men hate this.
That says a
My
lot.
hands and feet are huge.
Let me see your hands.
Yeah,
Dude,
he does have big hands. He
Another
almost
when we
has
stand
Down
up, I don't think
syndrome
you realize how
hands.
bigger than you think.
You can say what you want about Kurt, but he has the hands of a retarded man with growth.
He looks like a Homo erectus, Kurt. You know, I don't even think Kurt's
Well,
from
Homo
this world.
erectus is a man, so what are you
And once
talking
again,
about?
homo.
Thank
Yeah. You want to know why he wanted to
loves
see your
homo.
hands?
He loves
He wanted to
just
see one of them
getting
would
to the
fit
homo
up his
thing.
ass.
Does Ian get a little kinky, girls? Does he want you
Let's
to
walk down Times
strap
Square.
one
I'll walk
on?
down
Why are you
with these
still
two
asking them
douches.
questions?
Right
Listen,
down
they're
Times
not
Square. Let's see
answering
who gets recognized more.
Can I tell
in
you?
Times
Yeah.
Square.
I'll tell you
Yeah,
what,
they'll come up to you and go, "We love you, Andrew Dice Clay."
I bet you all get
Dude, can I tell you
recognized
something?
for
The
you.
black girl
Dice
that
is-
I banged
by the
for
way, I
free,
met
by the way,
Dice.
the
I met
black girl I
Dice.
just banged for free.
Yeah.
She puts like a vibrator on my nuts, dude, while she blows me.
Whoa.
Do these goddesses do that?
That's crazy.
Do they put a
You
vibrator
don't need a
on your
vibrator.
nuts?
On your nuts while she's fucking.
No, you don't need a vibrator.
You need
Obviously, you don't need
What is
it.
it to get it up? Like, what is she doing for?
They put a
You need
picture of Lou
technology.
Ferrigno in front of his face while they blow him.
You need technology.
get
His Highness just uses physiology, but you're using modern, sophisticated
No, this
technology.
black girl did,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah,
It was
yeah.
awesome. What
Oh,
I'm
yeah?
saying is,
It's an extra little twist.
she did that for free, dude.
Right, for free.
See, I play
No, she
saxophone,
just did it. That was. I'm trying to explain it to
and
you.
I'm good
Is
with
that
my
what they
mouth.
call it in the homosexual community?
Playing the old saxophone.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what you call it.
Check your phone. Check your phone.
Yes, he's in saxophone. That's all I need to know. I mean, fingering, blowing.
Yeah.
You're so
Fingering,
convincing.
blowing, spitting.
Here's some of that money getting.
All right, let's stop all this schoolyard humor. Let's get
Why?
this.
It's so great.
Let me give
All
a
right.
plug for my film
I
tonight.
would
TV Guide channel,
Right.
10 o'clock, 9 p.m.
Oh my
Central.
God! People are gonna
It's
be
called
looking to see what
Charlie
else is
Sheen.
on anyway.
Stop, hey, dude,
It'll just
dude,
come on.
Dude, stop interrupting me. Okay, I
Literally,
gotta-
people are gonna turn on the TV to see what's
I
on,
gotta
and they'll just be
shamelessly
there.
promote my film so my bank account could keep killing yours.
Yeah,
now,
yeah, yeah.
TV Guide channel tonight.
These chicks don't come cheap.
Do Jews really do that?
They
10
do.
p.m. 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 9 p.m. Central Time. It's called Charlie Sheen Hollywood Black Book, and this is His Highness checking out of the Opie and Anthony show. It's been great. I love these guys. I'm going to nominate. There's only one other DJ, I believe, two, to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's my good friend Joey Reynolds and the late Wolfman Jack. And I want all of O&A's
And you're
listeners
also
to get
petitioning
them
for
into the
Liberace,
Rock and
I
Roll
imagine.
Hall of Fame in Cleveland. Let's go on campaign. Let's get on that website and nominate them.
Thank you, Your Highness. Thank you.
Always a pleasure, baby.
Your Highness, please
You're
don't beat
gorgeous,
me up
Anthony.
outside.
Anthony,
Hey.
if you were 3 years younger, I'd
I got your
adopt
back,
you.
Kurt. I got your back.
Thank you,
Your
sir. Thank
Highness,
you.
can
4
you
years
forgive
older,
me
I'd
for
marry
before
you.
and not Attack me with your karate.
I imagine Your Highness fighting you out on the street will be like the scene from West Side Story.
A lot of dancing.
I like to live in a manly
Your Highness, can you please and not also not have your friend Shaq rape my ass like you said?
His good friend.
One of the goddesses are going to sing. I hear they're very rhythmical.
Imagine if he had such a good friend that he could get him to fuck you in the ass. That's like my good friend Shaquille.
I'm talking about Shaq. Yeah, that's a good friend. I bring Shaquille O'Neal into it. Because, like, I might have played my last game for the Celtics. I'm at the end of the career, got nothing to do. What am I going to do? Rape Kurt.
That's fucking like helping you move.
You gotta
level
get out of the house.
You got to do something.
Opie, are you going to watch my film tonight?
No.
Why not? Oh yeah, you go to sleep like 7:30 or something to wake up for this miserable low-paying show.
I'll be on the crossword puzzle channel.
And by the way, today's Friday. He doesn't even have to be up, and he still won't watch your shitty fucking program.
By the way, great job releasing that 3 weeks after anybody gives a shit about the church. We killed Bin Laden. Other shit has happened.
Losing.
Dude, if Bin Laden wasn't dead, I'd replace him with Shaq. And
Bin Laden?
You should do an inside story on Bin Laden.
He's dead.
Yeah, why don't you do that?
He's gone.
Yeah.
Why don't you infiltrate?
They dumped his body the way they're going to dump yours in an ocean
the last Western journalist to talk to George.
Oh, that would be great, just watching his head get sawn off by
the way, Ashton Kutcher is replacing Charlie Sheen on 2.5 Men.
Ashton Kutcher is replacing Charlie Sheen on 2.5 Men.
Is that a done deal?
Yes.
It's in every paper today.
But Ian's saying it's definite. It's a done deal.
Done deal.
It is a done deal.
Oh, boy, you're really killing us
Which
with
gives
this
me
gossip.
more time to
Tell
bang
me,
Demi.
Is there a royal couple getting married?
Yeah. And Bin Laden's about to be killed. And then he's going to give it to you up the ass before he dies. That's his death wish.
Oh,
and
shit.
then we're going to both throw
stuff.
you off a plank. Right into the deep blue. You're going right into the deep blue sea, baby. And then two sharks are going to be munching on your crotch. One shark on Bin Laden, one shark on your fucking small dick. Right in the deep blue sea.
How do you top it?
I can't come back. You
Jim, give me a kiss on the lips.
Quit
on the lips. Let's see. Have you ever given a man a kiss?
I don't particularly want to, you fucking homo.
All right, give me a kiss, baby. You know, it's either me a kiss on the lips or Shaq giving it to you from behind. You'll take Shaq.
Oh my God!
Why did the boy have to choose?
Kiss, man. I'm teasing. I'd never kiss Jim, man. Look at all those. Look at all those marks on his lips.
I wouldn't.
Well, that's the reason.
He's the only guy I know with stretch marks on his lips.
Oh, wow. No, you didn't even go there.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
And I tell you, those girls
all
have got
that
stretch marks
Botox,
on their
Jim.
lips
Oh,
as well.
God. Can you imagine
all that Shaquille
one-liners like that, followed by frolicking,
hanging off them?
Yeah.
Shit.
Imagine that kind of
I think that would be the
These
biggest.
girls are in for such a treat later.
Wow,
the
who
biggest
said the
YouTube
N-word
video
there?
would
Holy
be
shit.
Shaq.
Someone said the N-word.
Shaq giving it to Jim from behind. That would go viral.
I don't think you know how YouTube works. They're not allowed to have sexual content on
yes,
there.
you can if you click.
Joke's on you.
No, joke's on you, bro.
Wow.
If you click up on 18 and over and you give your email and password, you're in.
I said it last. The joke's on you.
So then now the joke's on you.
Hey, I'll take the joke on.
Guys, who's the joke on?
No returnsies.
Jim.
No returns.
Jim, you're going to be telling these jokes like George Burns when you're 98 years old. The same fucking lines.
What you
go
say
home,
to me,
you do lots of blow.
sticks to you.
How does it feel going home every day to an empty bank account?
Oh, damn. Someone dropped the N-bomb.
How does it feel every day going back to an empty soul or to an empty sexuality that you can't live with?
Let me tell you, Poem. Time's the essence of life. Amid visions of light, a long night, Mr. Pan's magical mystery prince that dance.
As they're looking at their watches, he's laying there going, this is the one where she puts all the chocolate from the conveyor belt in her mouth. This is a great one. Shut up, stop talking.
They shot it all on one camera and one time.
This is great. Let me tell you about
Ricky was a real innovator of television.
Sam Roberts,
the goddess of comedy.
Yeah, Ricky
Sam,
Ricardo.
are you going to be in His Highness's next film?
Oh, yes.
I'm doing a behind-the-scenes Desi Arnaz. It's real topical.
You got it. See, you guys know it all.
He's going to follow Shaq around.
You
as
know
he does
more
guys
about
in the
me
ass.
than my
Doing the inside documentary. Yeah, fuck, you said it first. Shaq rape documentary.
Shaq rape documentary, yeah.
Are you guys on coke right now?
It's going to be shown on Animal Planet.
Cheap crack?
No,
I
don't think so.
Here
Some
we
of
go,
you look like you're on blow.
Ashton
Kutcher gets Sheen's gig. It's on the TV.
Well, now it's official.
Called it.
Now it's official.
10
Wow.
seconds.
You called it. Ian Halperin. That's why they call him His Highness. That's why it's His Highness.
Ignorance in every paper today. Ian called it.
Nostradamus.
Nostradamus himself.
You better leave on that note, Ian.
On that
Wow.
note, we're out of here. I want to wish everyone good Shabbos.
That's amazing.
Good Shabbos to all my faithful
Nostradamus of
fans.
Hollywood.
And I want to thank Opie and Anthony from the bottom of my heart for letting me promote TV Guide tonight, 10 p.m., 9 p.m. Central.
Thank you,
and
Chicken
it's called
George.
Charlie Sheen Hollywood Black Book. And let the goddesses say one last word.
All right, Kizzy. What?
Just say what you really feel. Remember, this is the last time you're going to be on radio. Say what you actually feel in the world.
Go ahead.
Let's go.
I don't feel anything.
Of course you do. You're dead inside.
Great.
Of course you don't. You're with the
Who did that to you, your uncle?
Of course you don't feel anything. I've met a few hookers in my day, and feelings is one of their big attributes.
What uncle took the feelings away? I'm sorry that the N-word was...
These girls are hot.
Who said the N-word?
I didn't either.
I didn't say the N-word.
I didn't hear it.
Somebody said the N-word.
heard any N-word.
I think Ian Halperin did.
Let Giselle have a word. Let her get
Yes, thank you.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I will say it was fun hanging out with you guys.
You're hot.
We're
How about
thank
that?
you.
Yeah,
thank
well
you so
done.
much.
Well done.
I
Got
had
something to
fun.
plug?
I guess
Ian's asshole with your fist.
Ian's
Well,
great.
saying
Let me
that you
tell you
should
something. Ian's great. Okay, Your Highness
We
is
love
amazing.
you,
We're
you're nice.
we're gonna
Yeah.
go to
About
Miami
him.
soon. We're gonna have fun.
Do you think you'll
it's
have-
all about having fun. You know, we have fun. We're here. We're having fun.
Oh, my
We're, you know,
God,
it's
shut
early as hell,
up.
but we're, you know, we're chilling out.
Can you see you one day having a child with this man? Like your life really going that far with him?
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, that's the future. I mean,
That's-
we're living in the
that
present right now.
You've
You know,
got
we're
a
having
master's
fun.
in lying.
There's like, there's who knows? You know what I'm saying? The future. You know, who knows what's gonna happen? Would anybody say Ashton Kutcher would be leading 2.5 Men like years ago? Who would any say? Who would say that?
Yeah,
So,
leaving.
You know,
He's joining.
Oh, that was
Whatever.
that was as big as
Masters
9/11
great.
for me.
Let's remember.
Yeah.
I mean,
Anyway.
yeah, but
I
no one
remember
knows
where I
what's
was.
going to happen in the future.
I remember where I was when I heard him say that.
I remember where I was as well, laughing at a repeat of 2.5 Men while simultaneously crying.
And I apologize
Holy
that
shit. Two and a
It's
half
so
more.
funny
By the
and
way,
sad.
Ian, if they were
the
offended by
title
the
is
N-word,
just
I
about that
apologize.
fat kid now.
I'm not offended because it's ignorance, and I don't, you know, I ignore ignorance.
Somebody
so
in
it
here
doesn't
said
affect
the
me.
N-word.
Hold on, I
I'm
got to
sorry about
clarify.
Who said
Opie's
that?
certainly not a racist.
What
I
is
don't,
this N-word? Who
I
said
don't
the
believe
N-word?
Anthony's a racist,
Yeah,
even though he
it
sounds
was
like one.
Did we call one of
These
them a
two
nincompoop?
schlemiels, I'm not sure about.
And I assume you mean nincompoop.
Sorry for the N-word. Got a little ugly.
So you're just apologizing because you know I'll go to Al Sharpton and he'll pull a Don Imus on you guys, and I would never do that to you guys because I love you guys.
I would,
but
Thank
tone
you.
it down with the racism.
Wow.
Because I could get you off the air in a heartbeat.
Oh, yeah,
Really?
keep talking.
I will start
When
protests
every listener
outside this
goes
fucking
away,
studio
they'll
with
fire
every
us.
motherfucking in Harlem, in Spanish Harlem, in Chicago, in Indiana. They'll be right here and we'll get you off the air. But I wouldn't do that to you guys because I love you.
How are you going to get
Wow.
them all together? How are you going to do that?
Yeah. You're going to unite the whole black community.
You can't do it on the internet.
free
Half of them
chicken
don't
and
have
cake.
computers.
If Glenn
Yeah.
Beck could rally millions in Washington, His Highness could certainly get.
Did he get millions? I don't
Yeah.
think he did.
I don't
Oh,
think
yes,
he
he
did.
did.
No,
If you
yeah.
count in all
Millions,
the
dude.
social media, online viewers, you're talking millions, baby. You only wish you'd make one-day paycheck what Glenn Beck makes.
I really don't.
Yes,
I really
you
don't
do.
give a
You
shit.
do, dude. You're
Are
so
you shitting
broke.
me, dude?
Dude,
I'm not that, you know,
dude.
do you imagine I don't
You look
work?
so fucking desperate. When I came in here, I thought you were homeless. I was gonna give you a few bucks.
What were you going to start dating him?
Shaq don't rape no homeless, man.
Oh, we don't
my
know. It'll be in the
God.
documentary. We'll find out.
Yeah,
really
it's
is
Charlie
like-
Sheen tonight.
That really is the ultimate, like,
Ian, what-
pathetic fucking...
Yes, baby. Yes,
Why-
Anthony.
why don't you do
But
this,
you're getting
Opie?
paid,
Opie,
though.
hold on.
Yeah.
I
But
want
do
to
we
hear.
get paid?
Do
I
the
wanna
big
hear
out.
from
Do
the
the big
That's how
out.
fucking
Do the
Hitler
big
stayed in
out.
power.
I want to hear from the co-owner
Some
of
people
this
like, hey, doesn't Hitler suck? And it's like, well, he making money, though.
Keeps the trains running on time.
But do we make the train run? Do we get paid? Hey, do you think slavery's wrong? Don't hate the player. Hate the game.
Oh, that's a good one. You got me laughing, baby.
Well, it's too bad I'm so broke, man. I could not probably do these jokes if I had a job or a
never
forum
heard
of some
of
kind.
them
It ain't no joke to be stone broke.
Oh, Jesus.
Shalom.
Never heard of you before. It's amazing.
Let's do some karaoke.
Listen, I'm not that broke.
Give me a song.
Yeah, karaoke.
Give me some Midnight Train to Georgia.
One of you to take us out with a little...
I'm trying to save Ian money, and I'm telling him to leave.
Give me Love Train.
Before he has to pay for another hour.
Love Train.
How about
Love
I'm in
Train
the mood for
OJs.
dancing?
All right.
How about Disco Big? How about It's Raining Men?
Join hands to Love Train. Love Train. People all the world, come on now.
Oh, my God.
Join hands.
Let's hear it.
All right.
Yeah.
Love Train.
Yeah.
Come on now.
I gotta hear it.
Make a train.
People all the world, join hands.
Let's get on beat, guys.
It's
Let's get
just
on
a
beat.
love train. Love Train.
Former
People
Shack
all the
Train.
world,
Shack
join
Train.
hands. It's just a love train.
Start a love train. You already got 2 porters.
The next stop will be England.
Yeah.
Is that what they call the trains in Germany?
Tell all the folks in China, in Russia too.
Yeah.
Shouldn't he be singing the Love Train right out of the fucking studio?
Yeah, exactly.
Take the Love Train out of here.
Holy shit.
Bold now.
Yeah.
It's for Anthony. And if you dig it, I feel sorry for you.
Yeah.
Let's sing, baby.
I'd like to think about it.
People all the world,
I hope this derails.
join hands. Come on, the love
Luckily for
train.
Ian, this is the beginning of a
Love
long
train,
night
come
of
on.
pegging.
People all the world, join hands.
Yeah.
Nobody's filming
Love
this.
train, love
Why?
train.
We just say Mike off.
Brothers,
Where's Al Qaeda when you need him?
Africa.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tell
my
all the
God.
folks.
Tell all the folks
Give
in
us that
Egypt
N-word.
and
Not train.
Israel, my people too.
When I think about the human Oreo centipede they're going to form later.
James on the
That poor
road,
girl in the
man.
end's going to just die at the end.
I'm clapping. And if you dig it,
The one
I
on the
feel
right
sorry
actually looks like a
for
broken
you.
human now.
As Ian's train goes under the sign that says "Our beat mocks free."
Look what it says above his bed. Ian's bed says Arbeit Mach Fry.
Mach Fry, yeah.
Oh, these poor girls.
Brilliant.
Well,
Ian broke the microphone.
Oh, Ian, you
that
fucked
made
up.
You
perfect
sang the
sense.
hell out of that song.
No, the microphone just died.
Yeah.
Don't
Said,
touch
"Fuck
the
this."
wet end.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened to his mic. Yeah, I don't know what happened over there. Oh, well.
Listen,
it happens.
It was
Girls, if you go in his house and you find the remains of the other goddesses like in a closet, just promise me that you will leave and call someone. And don't be afraid.
And if the goddesses have like dildos attached to them like they've got cocks, don't be alarmed.
I don't know what happened to his mic.
Well, you know,
Shit happens.
it probably just died.
I want to thank Ian for stopping in today.
What, like those girls' souls?
Ian, do the big out, because you're good with the big
Ian
out.
does
The
the
big
out.
plug. The big plug.
You guys.
Oh, here he is.
All right, the girls are leaving.
Those
Ian's
girls
leaving.
are hot, dude. I don't know why people
Ian,
are mean
we're all
to them.
gonna
Yeah.
we're all gonna
Let's
be
go party.
checking out the TV Guy
This one, you don't
channel.
like this one?
I don't like that.
Yeah, she goes,
All right, you're listening
yeah,
to Sirius
that's
Radio,
fine,
Opie and Anthony show on. We're on every morning, Monday to Friday.
Not we.
This is Hines checking out. Everyone have a good weekend. Hope everyone gets laid out there. And to all you people, peace out.
All right, big out, Ian. Big out.
All right, thank you.
Hell
That
out of
was
here.
That was
the,
good.
the comedy stylings of
Jim Jefferies,
Oh, we're Caroline's, dude.
Jim Jefferies
Remind everybody.
and Kurt Metzger. It's a great show, man. Caroline's all weekend. 212-757-4100.
Come and see their broke asses doing things and just not getting laid. Watch it all day.
But they're both brilliant comedians, and I wish them the best.
Right.
And I'm
But
big
I will have
fans of
Shaq
both
rape
of them.
them.
Hey, honey, you fell off my lap. Your soul's everywhere on the floor. What are you doing this for?
And the encore, Shaq fucking you both in the
Yeah,
ass. So,
and Shaq
I mean,
is
come on.
going to come up and fuck him in the ass. Oh, Mother Hubbard. Oh!
Who said the N-word, by the way?
And stay tuned for my
I
documentary,
don't
Shaq
remember saying
Attack.
it, but it may have slipped out.
Yeah, you're gonna get a
I don't
Shaq
think
attack.
it was me. Who said the N-word? Do
Who
we know
said the
who's-
N-word?
That's
I
the
didn't
only
hear any
It's the only
N-word. What do you
foul.
call it?
It's the only foul shot Shaq
I
always
was just
makes.
saying.
The one up your ass.
And you say the N-word?
No, I didn't drop
Do you-
the N-bomb.
by the way, do you remember over the Laugh Factory when I had that ban
don't
the
think I said
N-word project?
Right,
And I
yes.
was like, great. I was like, oh, wait, the word?
Whoa.
I did that joke at that club.
Come on, that's great, man.
I did that to
Holy
them at
shit.
Times Square Arts Center.
That's funny.
By the way, no one said the N-word. I was just trying to really get it crazy in here.
Oh, really? I was freaking the fuck out.
I thought they were just
because I wanted to say it the whole time.
But maybe you slipped. Yeah.
I was thinking it a few times. Yeah, I didn't know whether my inner voice was my outer voice.
Oh, Ian's back.
You're out. Take it easy, His Highness.
Yeah.
There goes His Highness.
Good luck to you.
TV Guide channel. It's Charlie Sheen movie tonight.
Sounds amazing.
Enjoy. That was fun.
Ian did make that fun.
He's such a cock, isn't he? Really?
He really is. Isn't he just
He
like...
drives people nuts.
The fans fucking hate him.
What he does is you say something off the cuff. Oh, these are old jokes. Old jokes.
And then he tells 3 old jokes.
Yeah.
He's a.
I understand your dick is 2 inches from the floor.
You got stretch marks around your mouth and you're stale.
That was from the Ron Jeremy joke book. I'll be doing a documentary about him and his jokes. TV Guide channel.
The light one, the darker bird, she seemed to be sort of into...
The crow?
Well, do you know that's where the song Blackbird
She's the nicer
came
one. The darker one's the nicer one.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
doesn't fully understand what she get. The other one, she knows what she got into.
She knows what she's into.
When she said, I feel
and has
nothing,
no regrets.
that was her little telegraph to us. I know what this is. She knows.
Yeah.
The other one felt
Escorts,
crushed as a person.
Yeah, she's the other one's a nicer girl. And
Yes.
she's, yeah.
Escorts, guys.
Oh, yeah, they're escorts.
Yeah.
But they got into it because have you ever been with escorts? Like, but they're not like paying for them, but like you were like their boyfriend and like
Wow.
If you know,
Jesus.
like,
No, I can't say.
yeah, this girl that I used to see was like that, and it's funny, man. They're really like some kind of damaged kids, like, and if you know somebody like that, like. All that shit they do with a guy like that is always for show. I mean, they have one guy they'll be who they are with, right? And I am broke, by the way, and I've always been that guy.
Yeah,
like even fucking Delfino that was on. She was a stripper when I met her in Philly, like paying her way through college. And I used to go sit at the strip club. And I'd watch these guys give her money.
Did you have a girlfriend?
No. She'd buy me drinks in front of these fucking guys.
Oh, wow.
That are handing her money. And then we had a computer because these guys would just drive computers and shit over. Like, I'd be like, dude, what are you doing?
Wow.
It's fucking amazing, dude.
And he's that guy.
And he's that guy, yeah.
He's that guy.
Well, the thing is, at the beginning, it must feel good when he comes to you and goes, "We're just going to go on a radio show. You don't even have to fuck me, and you're going to get paid, and you just got to sit on my lap."
It's like the first thing he's got to say to them. You don't have to fuck me.
And then they're in. Well, we don't have to fuck a guy. This is easy money. And then they get an Australian guy just going, "You fucking whore!" And all of a sudden, I would have loved to suck his little Jew cock. I would have done it.
And now they're going to ask for more
they didn't
money
realize
because
the
all
price
that.
they were paying, not fucking.
Right.
They're in the lift right now going, "That was horrible."
Yeah,
I
crying probably.
I feel like
one of them is, not the one.
I couldn't even make up a
The high
fake
yellow one's
degree.
fine.
I'm as dumb as a rock.
She couldn't make up a master's degree.
She couldn't even think of a subject that they might have a degree in.
I'm not going to tell you.
Yeah, she was going, brickwork. No, fucking, is lawyer, is that one? I don't even know.
Cabinet making.
I don't even know.
I think gun repair was my
Gun repair.
Is tattooing one? Can you do it in tattooing?
HVAC.
Well, I did get to keep my own set of tools upon graduation.
He's running from the cops a degree.
Shit.
We're going to start our weekends, boys and girls.
Yeah, what a
These
great
guys
Friday,
killed for
man.
us today, man. Jim
Thank
Jefferies
you,
and Kurt
gentlemen.
Metzger, both at Caroline's. Big crew tomorrow night going there, so I can't wait to see you guys.
Excellent, man.
212-757-4100, but I don't know. This show's going to sell out, so I would get on the phone immediately.
We were almost sold out last night. So
yeah, you
Thursday,
believe me, you're going to fucking sell out.
But
That's
no
for
Greg
sure.
Charles, he'll shove some people up against the walls and stuff.
Yeah.
In a good way. In a good way.
Of course.
In a good way.
That's fucking
standing
great,
room,
man.
it's worth it for these guys,
What a
right?
pisser.
All right.
That was fun, man. Thanks, guys. What a blast.
That guy's great on the show.
I know.
It's like
Fucking-
It was awesome.
Come on.
show, dude.
I love that.
I've already lost my voice.
I know.
I've got
Just
two
yelling
shows.
fucking horrid things. It's
Just
great.
shut up.
Osama watching TV.
I know. Isn't that sad?
That's so
Like,
great,
if
dude.
that wasn't the guy that fucking
That's better than showing the
engineered-
body.
Did
That is
you-
better than showing the fucking body.
It is.
To see what he's really like, that's
Look.
better. That's more
Look at
humiliating.
the
Did you
extension
know
cords
that
on the walls.
He had 700 euros strapped to his body just
Yeah,
in
of
case.
course.
he
Yeah,
got
just in case he had
a flea.
That's like $1,000 American.
Yeah.
And it's
That's
like,
it. How was he gonna go with
like I know
that?
you can go pretty far in Pakistan, watch a couple
Where
of
is
cricket games along the way. You're not getting on the tube in London for that big boy.
No. Shit. Yeah, that's...
I always think all dictators, if you wouldn't want to be a dictator, it always ends up with you in a hole with a briefcase full of cash. Just going, I used to live in a castle. I used to fucking have a castle. What the fuck happened?
I like how Osama lives in the homeless.
Now I'm in a... Where's my curly
I had
slippers?
golf carts, everything.
I haven't eaten Turkish Delight for fucking months. This is bullshit.
Did you notice that
I played one prank on New York, and now
I'm in a hole.
Now I'm in a hole with money strapped to my chest, and I'm dyeing my beard.
I got a 1973 Zenith television in front of me.
Dude, his house looked like the house those girls grew up in.
I always think when they found Saddam Hussein in that hole, it looked like that scene from The Life of Brian, where they found the guy with the juniper bushes.
All right. Good fucking call.
This is a great feed. You ever see that What's Osama Been Watching? You could put in the URL of a YouTube video and it comes up on the television.
Oh, really?
Yeah, see?
Oh, that's a great idea.
It's just somebody's fun idea.
He wasn't watching it. I'll tell you what he wasn't watching. High Def. On the TV.
I think he was watching I Love Lucy and then he was going to frolic. Fuck him.
All right, it's not working.
Asshole.
Let's go.
Yeah, we're out of here. Later. See you. Bye-bye.
You're listening to Opie and Anthony on the Virus.